Hi Internet, welcome back to the stream. Happy Wednesday. It's a bit of an unusual day for me to be live, but obviously there's shit happening today. I have not played the expansion. I just downloaded or updated the client like half an hour ago, and all I've done so far is buy the event pass, because there's some nice shit in here, and also shout out to Riot for just giving me coins in an earlier stream. So I got the event pass, and I also was looking at the new skins, and I was like, as much as I really don't play Azir as much as other champions, I kind of wanted it, so I also got the Azir skin, and that's about it. So it sounds like Ryze is occasionally terrifying, and by occasionally I mean just terrifying, it sounds like. So there's Ryze and there's Kayle and there's Aatrox, obviously. I actually pulled up for once in my life some suggested deck lists. I don't know if I'll actually like follow any of these, but they're there potentially for ideas. Using us to corrupted Sundisk makes Sundisk corrupted. Yeah, I saw that there's all kind of there's all kinds of effects that go with the Azir. Also, I think a Ryze in the Sandburbs. Also, the fuck Ryze. Oh yeah, and by the way, Moz, CSI, Tatsigi, and Slorn, forgive me if I have missed anyone. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're having an alright day. Sounds like you guys, some of you guys are already kind of in the depths of feeling with the patch out a little bit. Kayle gets big as hell, but she gets countered so easily. You're playing TF Ryze while you are talking this very moment. You must say TF Ryze is hella fun. Also, Marvado, hello. Has anyone played Blue Man Thanos yet? It seems like people are currently playing Blue Man Thanos, yes, which is exciting. Me personally, I did go in wanting to build Bard Kayle, because that's something that got floated before. That's, I think, what I'm gonna stick with. If people have things that they've seen and they're like, I want to see how that goes, send that over if you wish. Today is going to be a very flexible, I don't know what I'm doing, because I also haven't really watched other people play the expansion. I've been like slightly deliberately avoiding, like, not spoilers exactly, because all the cards have been announced for a long time, obviously longer than usual, but more just like trying to feel them out myself at first. I go for Kayle, love Ryze, but the artwork for the cards that came out with Kayle looks so good. Kayle's cards are gorgeous. Also, Emerales, good morning. How's it going? Ryze level up is PS2 looking. Yeah, I think everyone who has really had feelings about the Ryze level up animation is just, it's kind of underwhelming, to say the least. He glows a little bit and he holds a thing, which is what I do every stream, is just I hold a thing and the lights do basically what his skull does. I am the Ryze animation, only better and more entertaining, hopefully. Maybe you saw the memes you've been doing of Ryze, so they have in a video of the PlayStation game loading screen and then it transitions to the Ryze level up. Oh no! PlayStation 2 disc in his level up animation. Oh no! That's just a little brutal, isn't it? Also, let me find Kayle. So I redeemed some pack stuff and it actually gave me Kayle. So we got the Kayles. We need to be in Targon and we need to be in Runeterra, of course, because I'm still on that Bard plan. No Pantheons, just Bard. Bard Kayle, we're done. Goodbye! Ryze has snapped your nexus so many times you're gonna have PTSD. Bard Kayle? Oh, you've given me a Bard Kayle. Excellent, thank you. Leveled TF opponent is screwed. Oh, if you got a leveled fucking TF, your opponent's like super fucking screwed. Like turbo screwed. So let me paste in the submission. It's the 7th, right? Yeah, it's the 7th. December 7. Oops, that's not what I wanted to fucking do. Paste that in. We're gonna just discard this because I have all of 2 champions in it. Import Bard Kayle. Let's go. Viewer Moss. Buff stats then get owned by Ryze. That's what I'm anticipating. I'm anticipating my first match to walk in to a Ryze player and be like, oh, Exodia, bye-bye. That's my plan. Also, Scarpy, thank you for the deck code. I'm copying that in now. You pass the absolute fuck out. I am taking viewer decks, yes. Those are currently open. Typically they are. I think the times when they're not, I usually try to put in a disclaimer, but perhaps I've forgotten. Perhaps I have forgotten. Oh yes, I do have a music request I need to remember. We have 2 decks here. You're gonna put the TF Rise deck in? Yeah, sure. Basically how half the games that went today. You won, perfect moment. There you go. That's the perfect time to hand off a deck. Doesn't matter what its real win rate is. If you can be like, yo, I want a game with this, the other person is gonna obviously like take it. It's like handing something to someone while they're talking, or while you're talking. It's just like they're gonna take it. They're just going to do it on reflex. It's to get a card gamer's attention. It's just like, I won with this once, and then you'll have them. Right. There are new cards. Also, Scenario 100% win rate. 100% win rate. You only need to play 1 game, technically, to get a deck to 100% win rate. And then, also, thank you for joining the Discord. And then, if you just reset when you start counting, then you can lie with statistics. Lie with statistics. That's the lesson to take away from the stream. Put them in random, because to me that's the only channel I can see posting the memes of Rise. Yeah. Random is totally good. Got to Diamond today with this deck. Have fun with it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to push for day 1 Diamond. That would be kind of great. I don't think we're gonna do that because I'm gonna get very distracted by all the decks people are sending in. But not gonna lie, I kind of want to try and push for Masters first this season. I've got to Masters last season. I've gotten bit by the bug of, I know I can do it, so might as well push. You know, I can, so I might as well. Buff that, empowered elusive. Moop meep kitten, welcome in. Hello, how's it going? Also, Sloran, thank you for the deck code. This is the TF, I presume. This is TF Rise. I liked my initial understanding of the title though, as just the fuck Rise. Just like the fuck man. What the fuck? Purifying Flames is the in-hand and other buff. I made an extra whatever. Mahira is the card that looks very fun. Don't know if we'll get it. This also seems great. +2/+2 for ally that died. Empowered 16. Transform into this. And transform copies. It has Overwhelm. It does big shit. I don't think we really need to think too much about this deck. It seems very straightforward. Daybreak. Who has the Daybreak? Actually, I need to double check. You don't for sure. Starhound Pack is in here though. Oh, but if you're buffing everything, right? And 11 power Meduli. Is it just a buff? I guess it's just a +1/+1, right? PlayStation 2 disc image to someone and they thought it was Kratos. Oh my god. Fun facts, I'm still playing through God of War with the first one. The just God of War. There's no first, it's just God of War. It's just a buff. Okay. I mean 3 mana +1/+1. I guess because you don't have access to Demacia, that makes sense, yeah. Purifying buffs 2, yeah. And hand and another +2/+2. Does it have to be in hand? Because it just says another. Does the in hand like force apply to both? Because when I initially read this card, I was like, grant an ally in hand, but I'm not sure if the grant an ally includes the second part. Yeah, it does. Oh, okay, that's odd, but it's certainly better than Destiny's Call, which is it's this best comparison. Name the TF Rise deck. Rise decides to gamble his depression away. Absolutely, I shall. That's the solution here. Just end your depression with gambling. Don't do that. That's not part of the educational stream. That's anti-education. I'm making you guys stupider. Don't follow that advice. Rice gambles with the runes. Oh, Rise Gambles was with runes should be the title instead. I don't know, both are pretty great. I like the emphasis on the depression though, you know? Anything to cure depression. This does make sense. So we're just gonna go in and stop faffing about here. Instructions unclear, advice followed. Well, did the depression disappear? Is there no more depression in your sphere? I'm gonna do the Darkened Reaper because I feel like we should. And then I don't have any new Guardians and stuff, so we're just gonna stick with this. We're just gonna go with this. We're gonna jump in and do it. It makes sense. Rise is depressed because he is bald. I don't know if baldness and depression are correlated. I feel like there's some people who deliberately style their hair that way who would disagree. She missed the shitty joke. Oh no, I missed a shitty joke. I can't miss a shitty joke. God pimping, can a chicken nugget have pipe energy? I'm sorry, Martin. Forgive me. I have the kale. I probably shouldn't keep a kale versus Swain Jin. What the fuck? Okay, I mean, this is the Dwayne. We're familiar with Dwayne by this point. A 34, a 38, 40. Amazing. Solani seems cool. Trying to make a deck with her now. She saw you. Crimson Pigeon. That's a nice pigeon. I like pigeons. I don't like those pigeons. You know, I never thought I'd see a pigeon that I didn't like. I really never thought this day would come. It has arrived. It has arrived right now. Also back to Saturday. Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the stream. Hi, I don't like that. I do not appreciate that. I could also just kind of wait. Unfortunately, the sun went over here, which sucks. I could just block. I might just block. Because I can kill that at least. And then I can do this. Ally and in hand, boopity boopity. I could just block that actually. Let's do the 3 damage and then take 2. Can I just say Aatrox Cannon, Aatrox Vayne are fun? Oh, I can't wait to try Aatrox. Aatrox is next, and then Rise, I think for me personally, will be last. But that's because I'm like, I maybe don't want to try piloting Exodia just yet. If you feel like you should update LOR, you should. There's so much fun shit happening. Do it. Enjoying the new expansion. Scorpy is not apparently. I am currently, but I'm also in my first game ever in the expansion, and so far it's going badly, but that's not the expansion's fault. That's just Jin's fault. That's Jin's problem. The chances of getting Rise delves into the past too fast is because you've gotten double delves in the past almost every game. Almost every game. Hot damn. I could just cosmically bind this stuff. And not have to deal with any of it, which I feel like is just kind of what I want to do because they don't have any mana here. And they don't get any effects off of the Jin cast now. That's a flock on itself. Oh wow, they're flocking their own unit to get the Jin one more. Oh, but it gets the Swain very close. Understanding that, yeah, that makes sense actually. Noted. Rise starts with 6 delves. IMO Rise is the strongest, so it's not crazy, but almost every game is weird. He's a tad bit annoying, and most instant win cards are. Also fair. And you have gotten double delves in the past starting hand every game, which is funny because Rise only puts 3 delves. It's like Bard, right? It's dependent on the number of champions that you start the game with. I need to just top deck something other than Zalani, because I can't do anything with Turbo Zalami. I can't turbo her. There's a problem here. I also need you to be 16, which is just not happening. Bard is almost leveled though, which is quite nice. We can get part of this done with the Lunari. We can get a chime eventually, hopefully. We just need 2 chimes here. It's 3 per rise, no? Oh, I don't, how many is it per rise actually? That's a good question. He's Where is his little spell? Where is his origin description? The Rune Mage, create 2 delves in your deck for each rise. So it's 2 per rise. Yeah, 2 per rise. Yeah. Martin Thomas has got it. It is 2 per rise. That's correct, according to the actual origin of the card. I don't want that to happen. I would prefer that my units not get stunned. I actually wanted that buff kind of badly. Like a lot of it. I wanted that buff. Okay, there's one more buff. That's great. Look at that fucking star. Oh, look at the sway. All right. We're not even getting beat by anything new. We're just getting beat by Swain. All right, Noxus Daddy. Me wearing red just summoned him. It didn't help me in any way. It just made the whole situation worse, apparently. Oh, good lord, I don't want it. Also, Psycho Yami, the new season pass is the best one so far. Skins are lit. The skins are pretty good. Also, I was super impressed that both Azir and Renekton got animations. I was like, I actually marginally play those champs. You fought a Kale Bard deck that got a Chime right off the bat by getting a bird and it went on the Esmus and I thought everything went to shit. Yeah, that's just how it do, unfortunately.
I have prepared something.
Okay, that stuns my 3/6. Understandable. Have a nurse Dewey. That does unfortunately do a lot of other bad things. Like, make it so that I can't really block the Swain, because this only has 2 power. I really don't think I can take that. Unfortunately, I don't think I can. I think I need to buff in front of Swain, which just really sucks. TFT set pass is pretty good too. I haven't looked at TFT yet. I got home from work late today, so I'm just hoping Runeterra. Everything else is a waste of your vision. Who plays Jhin Swain when new expansion release? I think I went on a mini rant the last time I played it on expansion day of like, why are people not playing the new cards? We only want new cards here. Why don't you have the new cards? I mean, I get it, kind of, but also like, why? Like, yeah, why would you not just go with all of the new shenanigans? I'm gonna die to decimate, yeah. Also, Incarcious, thank you for the deck code. I did, it's fine. You remember me screaming at people for no reason who were probably just trying to, you know, understandably get a footing in a new meta? No. You put your you risk it all, obviously. That doesn't do anything. This doesn't really do anything either. Oh, goody, I have so much that doesn't do anything. I have so many things that don't really help me right the fuck now. I have a 7/7. I could also just cast a 2/4 and buff the Starhound and heal the Bard a little bit. You beat Sedge GP with the deck you just sent now. Ooh, anything that can beat Sejuani is amazing. Risk it for a biscuit. The problem is I don't think there's anything to risk. I think I'm just kind of fucking dead. So you know what? We're in the name of us having a fancy new card. I'm gonna cast the fancy new card. Hello! Hi! I was debating my 7/7. It's gonna die next turn anyway, so that's fine. We don't really have an attack. Yeah, we don't really have an attack. I could just go with everything and then get decimated and then Noxian Fervent again and then something gets flocked also. No, they can't do all of that. But they can do some of that. And there's the flock. Yep, there's the flock. There's the fucking flock. Well, you know what? We're gonna attack with anything every ways because we die. Make sure Lozilani is on the right whenever I attack. Wait, why? And then when Nami TF Lee was meta, there was legit Psycho that was playing it in Norms on expansion release. Kinda great. Hello, could you stop being an annoying piece of shit? Stop emoting. I'm thinking about my new fancy cards. Patches released, the majority of people playing in normal just played all the prior meta decks. That is kind of fucking funny.
I have prepared something.
Is that Jhin leveling?
Special.
No, not leveling quite. That's okay.
Take your place, and our show will begin.
Yep. Boop. I'm surprised. It doesn't really matter though. Yep, here we go. At least makes you to see if an ally has increased power dies. Oh, yes, you're right, you're right. Well, the KL didn't even reach it. Alright, GG. Bye-bye! And made him play it out. Playing a meta deck, don't play it in norms on expansion. Normals is worse than ranked. Yeah, I don't get the people. Okay, here's the thing. I understand people are practicing a deck. If I see anyone with like less than 1,000 mastery on a champion and they're playing a meta deck, I'm like, okay, you're learning in normals. This is fine. This is normal. This is understandable. If you have like above 2,000 mastery on a champion and you're playing a meta deck in normals, why? What? Why? Why would you do that? Kitten, thank you for stopping by. Get some sleep. Appreciate you stopping in while you could. What are you doing? Braum Kale. Okay. Alright. That's a bard. Well, I have all the pretty gold cards. Everything is gold, and I have a Kale, and hopefully that will help me eventually. Poro Kale? Oh yeah, Poro Kale. Well, kind of Poro. I mean, whatever that is. Whatever that is some kind of Poro Kale, probably. Or it's just Braum. Oh, you know what it probably is? It's probably Revna. I would bet you anything it's Revna. Made a Poro Kale as well. Also, can I ask for someone who let me Exodia obliterate in norms despite having essentially 1/7 or more times? People who play meta decks in norms on expansion probably imagine those words in their head. I'm an agent of chaos. We got everything on the winged messenger, which is a little unfortunate. Though we can actually start buffing in hand, which I quite like. Empowered. Actually, we can cast this on, use the Asmus, right? Because Empowered does not have to be in hand effect. It just is any time that it's on the board. Right. This is a very pretty card. It can only be a summons. Oh, that's so cool. This whole aesthetic is super cool. The aspect of time. Yeah, Mira needs to get buffed for sure. Also, I have a 3/5. That's so pretty. That's so pretty. That's so fucking pretty. It's so fucking pretty. I just wanted to see the world burn. Truly, just burning in shards on the ground. We do want to buff that. Let us darken Lurgstern. I think I like a Lurgstern here. Let's do that. We can... That's a gift giver. That's kind of swole. Let's do Lunari here. We get both of those. We have the equip effect triggering. Seems great. We got a couple of blockers, though that's only 2 power. Maybe that. Whatever. Okay, so they're buffing the Burbman to get buffs on the top of deck. I actually really like that idea. Should need a buff. Just use Thorn of the Rose. We block there. Let's try to block here. I don't think they can push 5 HP here. Might just take that damage, trade the 1/3 away. We're blocking 4 there. We killed the elusives. We actually get rid of the elusives. People play meta decks and norms with the Joker and Batman blows up a poor newbie's deck to smithereens like in the hospital. Oh man, they're the Joker TikToks of Runeterra. There's a shared spoils. That's a lot of buffing. I'm afraid that the Kale, well, I'm afraid for their Kale more than I'm confident in my own, which is a little disappointing. Only slightly concerning. +1/+1, you need empowered 5. I'm on a Bard here, I think. Play Kale, Bard, and Rise decks only in this expansion. Oh, no interest in Aatrox yet? Or at all? I still need to get to the Aatrox, so not quite there yet. Okay, that's nice of you. I'm gonna buff this, and I'm gonna buff you, and then we're gonna also attack with everything that we have, because yes. That's 6. Good, we hit the Kale level. Fantastic. Beautiful. It's a 3/4. after this resolves. Yeah, they can't actually buff that with 3 sisters. They don't have the mana, they don't have Fury of the North. They're trading a 2-3. I'll take it, I'll take it. Fine with me. Aatrox is a bit meh, gonna be honest. I know that those decks are fun, but for me they get kind of stale.
This is not the way.
Understandable. I think for me, I like Aatrox like in concept enough to do it, but yeah, that'll be an interesting one. How I actually feel playing it once I've got him in front of me. Okay, we've got some more chimes planted. We need to buff 3 times for the bard. We got 1, so that's +2. We just need 1 more, which means we can level them off of this gem. We've got a Kale coming down, I presume. I need I need the Cosmic Binding, and I don't have it. Cosmic Binding is my answer, isn't it? Except they don't have Kale. Okay, they don't have a Kale. All right. I was really expecting Kale there, but I'll take it. They only have 3 cards, which is great news for me. That's some fantastic news right there. Oh, I'm gonna just take 3 damage. Exodia Meme Rise tech. Yeah, Kale Bard so far does seem pretty amazing. Not gonna lie. I might just drop my Kale here. In Targon, Freljord, they can't really remove it right now, can they? And there's the buff off of the Empowered. Gemma and Miranda, then Kale next turn. Oh, Mahira. Okay. I mean, I can gem at the start of this turn, which is kind of what I was thinking here. Of I can just, like, buff from here, and Mahira's getting buffs in hand. Also Broken, hello! Welcome back, how's it going? 11 power. I think we can just do this. I'm gonna buff my elusives, honestly, because currently nothing can really kill. Yeah, nothing can really kill Kale at the moment other than the freeze, and even if they do freeze, the 5/4 doesn't have enough HP at the moment. So there's 10-6. They need to kill something here, which is they have Frostbite, I'm sure. Harsh Winds, Unforgiving Cold, though that would not be discounted because they haven't equipped anything yet. There's Celestial Blessing, so they do get a buff onto the Seer. They would need to have top deck to Kale, though, I think, for us to be really afraid, and they haven't done anything yet. Gemma Mahira Kale, so she levels. Yeah, that's my plan. That is the plan currently. Let's do this and pass. I'm tempted to see if they take that, because if they don't, all right, there's their Kale, which is leveled, to be fair. Okay, they have 2 mana. Let's do Mahira. Okay. Buffs! Okay.
Holy fire, burn away the darkness.
Very pretty level up. Very pretty level up. Here's mine as well.
My light shines.
Turn up the back seat. No worries, no worries. Today is the day where I'm actually so open to like people being like, that's the wrong play. Because this is one of the days where I know the least what I'm doing, you know? Kale's mom is so gorgeous. Also, Bardosi. We're trying. There's a Starlit Seer. Is that all Starlit Seer? No, it's a little bit of other things, but it's very funnily that it's mostly Starlit Seer. I can just kind of live here, right? Yeah, I can just kind of survive. And they need to shut down like all of my elusive on the following turn. Do they just win? Double attack? Oh, right, actually, because it's twice in. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, they might. They might just do that. Elusive cringe, have to because the Dale double attack, overwhelmed for respect. Yeah, it's their turn though, so yeah, they do actually do it. They do just win. Fuck, never mind. It's elusive spam. I mean, I was playing elusive spam before, so it's not a huge surprise, right? Interesting. So it really is, it really does need to go elusive first. I know that has double attack, right? They know that has double attack, right? Okay, I was about to be like, please do not tell me you are a moron, because then I shall be sad. Nope, it's too much double attack. I can't heal out of that one. Hearing Aatrox say dark and assemble makes me think they're antagonistic versions of Power Rangers. I mean, who's to say that's wrong? Okay,
This
so
world does not deserve salvation.
Kale v Kale is annoying as shit. I need... Can I run Silence in here? Can I run Hush for Kales? Because I don't think having 2 Cosmic Bindings is on... It doesn't feel like enough right now. So I might take out... Blessing and put in a Hush. I'm gonna take out a Blessing and put in a Hush. The best Darken equip is Ball Cooks. Back to plat. I know, back to plat. But at least I didn't have to climb to plat. We fell to plat this time. It's a little different. Darkens roll out. Exactly. Exactly. I'm looking at the back of my energy drink can because it's a monster drink, and I find it really funny that there's like, I keep buying them and they incidentally have Apex Legend advertisements on the back, and I don't really play Apex Legends at all. It's like the one piece of like actual marketed shit I don't play that. That is Victor Rise. Oh, we've got our first Rise. You take out the puppies and probably something else. Yeah, the puppies do not seem like the best. I see the concept, but we're also really not fating anything out because this is in hand. Well, or in play, but I think that like the split between the two is not ideal. Okay, well, I have double Kale, which is unfortunate, which is very bad. They've got some kind of champion here. Okay, boom, Esmith. Autobots transform and roll out. Never really seen Transformers, but from what I know, that sounds right. He drops very big and strong needed anyway, shush. Anyway, shush. Watch what happens here. I don't like the way you said that. I don't like the way you phrased that, Slorin. What am I watching? Am I watching myself die for a 3rd time? We're doing so good at the start of the season. 100% loss rate. That's what we're going for. That sweet, sweet 0% win rate. It's a Cosmic Binding. I can stun a unit. Woo! Yay! That's Victor. That's what I expected. I can buff a Mahura. I'm gonna buff a Mahura in a sec. They have to cast their Hex Core, right? And then we just buff Mahura, cast Mahura. Eventually, Mahura shall be a sizable individual. What is that? Lifesteal? Nyeh. 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 Kale is each time an ally attacks. Buff. Hey, actually, you know what? Let's buff this and let's buff Mahira. And then if they dare attack with that, we can buff the thingy and buff that. They did not respond in such a way. Understandable. Have a nice day. That's a buff on Mikhail. This is a buff upon my everything. You don't have anything yet. So we're just gonna do this. From playing Rise, the one observation you have found is Rise is pretty hard to feel like you get the Hope World rune that heals Rise 2 and the Nexus 2. Good information for sure. There's the Rise! It's the first one! Also, Monochrome, hello, what's going on? Good evening to you as well. Yeah, you know what? Let's do boom and boom. And then let's do this. And then in play and +1, you get elusive lifesteal and do for Whittlem. And then you actually don't have like a humongous number of keywords that I'm really afraid of, just a lot of good ones so far. That is a Delve. Okay, they've got the Delve. Okay, we're gonna pass here. There's the keyword trigger. If I can get an attack, we win. The Rise is not in its World Runes state of being. It's not all, it cannot activate all of them. Fighting a pirate player and he almost killed me, but you out of the Hope Room, you managed to hold out and win. Amazing. That's great. Free fill spell Muna's great. I'm just gonna cast a Kale. I'm gonna just cast a Kale. I think a Kale is just kind of fine. They do gain a lot of HP, but I also just have a lot of power on the board. Because of this thing, and yeah, that's an 8-4. I can honestly kill Kale here if they try to do that. Wait, the deck I sent last stream? I believe so. I think so, yeah. I think I caught up on your submissions. A Pirates player on day one. Day one is always perfect for Pirates. Day one definitely seems popular for Pirates, or popular for anything that like people are just like familiar with in general. So there's the healing. They need one more. They do have it because of the discounted effect off of the Victor, which is actually really cool, not gonna lie.
My name is Rye.
Here's the animation.
I am the
Releaser cringe, no double attack based win. At least not right now, it looks like. Though this is, wait, that's 7 and 7 and 5. 7, 7, 5 is 14. That's 19 actually. But I think I might do that. Let's just kill the Victor. Rise cannot attack. Rise cannot attack. How do I get that last bit of elusive damage? Because Esmus will give it to me, won't it? Got sent to DM by a guy you beat, shitting on you for using Ginny aggro on day one. Jokes him and abuse Ginny aggro every day because you're a shitty person. I'm glad that you're owning it, at least. Alright, so you cannot do anything. You're not allowed to do stuff. Okay, sir? Alright, thank you. I have exactly 20 damage right now. I did do maths, and the math said elusive wins. What do your math say? Oh, stun, huh? Stun and attacking, drum solo, we lose. Fuck! I forgot about that. There's a time trick. Rude prison, good, unfortunately. That's not permanent spell shield, right? No, but I can't really deal with the ping. Can't really, yeah, I need to top deck binding, but it's already too late because he's gonna attack, right? Huh! That is really fucking annoying. Can he not have spell shield? Can he not have spell shield? That's really irritating, actually. So, yeah, I would need I'd need a permanent silence, and I don't have a permanent silence, obviously.
Do not deserve to look upon you.
Huh, okay, alright, alright. So this makes...
Now you will understand.
No, not that one.
Holy fire,
Which card is the
burn
stun?
away the darkness.
Is Rune Prison just a... Oh yeah, Rune Prison is basically the, whatchamacallit? This one. The blue one comes out of the purple. I need to remember that it does. Hope Room in the room that gives 2 mana simple, and the best one is the one that gives 2 spell mana. Oh wait, you only have 4 actually. There's another Rune Prison. So they need to replace the 2 in which they just can straight up do, right? Yeah, they can straight up do that. I don't have any draw, so we're just gonna cast this one.
The death of justice shall
Delve into the past and play another one. Discard, get a rise. So they had a second rise. Hope you drew all followers. You did not. Yep, there it is. There it is. There it is. I don't have any answers for that. Yep, that doesn't work, unfortunately. There we go. Now I need the hush on the stack. I need to be able to put that on the stack, and I cannot, obviously.
Stand this madness no longer. Let's go. Let's go. I warn you.
All right, first rise win. Okay, yeah, that seems pretty easy. That seems relatively easy. I need to try this one more time. But no, let's edit this deck and then get to other submissions real quick. Well, not real quick. Also obliterates your board. It's not easy. I mean, it conceptually is fucking easy. You just need delves. It is easy. You just need delves, right? What else do you need? Let's take out those. Alani is good. Meduli is good. Maybe we can go down to 1 Medulla. I don't actually think we need the doubling of the boons, as nice as that is. I really don't like Morning Light. I think that's too expensive. Let's go up to 2 Hushes. Let's drop Vortex. Don't like that card. Let's increase the Lodestones. Cultist is fine. Clerk is fine. Bird is good. Esma stays, obviously. Let's see. Any other stun that we could look for that might be helpful? Celestial Wonder is unnecessary, especially if we're running Cosmic Binding. I might increase the bindings just based on what I've been seeing. And he hears that that stairs is Rise's worst nightmare. True. Run the unit that has stuns if it has a higher power. Rune Mage is vulnerable to staring. To just looking at him wrong. He just gets shy and runs away. Sons of it has a higher power? Not the Infinite Mind Splitter, as funny as that would be. Yeah, which one is that? So I'm looking at stuns. Is it this one? Oh, this one. I was like, why don't I have it? Because it's a 6 cost. It is a 6 cost. So let me refresh this. Stun is gonna be here, like 1 or 2 of those. That's a lot of stuns now. That's a lot of stuns. We need 2 more cards for everything that I like took out of the deck. Draw might be useful. I'm not gonna run a Divergent Paths, probably. Actually, Pale Cascade is probably more useful than Guiding, I think, because we have sources of lifesteal in the deck. Everyone question about Rise, blue or purple? Just in like, is he blue or purple, or is what is about one of the landmarks? It's gonna throw me off forever. I'm gonna put in a Divergent Path. It's gonna throw me off forever that the Rune Prison comes out of the purple landmark. That doesn't make sense to my brain. I'm gonna actually, now we're gonna play one more. We're gonna take the deck submissions with many grains of salt, as in I'm gonna play them as many times as I feel like, because we're still sussing out the expansion. The queue is going, but I think I'm just gonna try it at my own pace, because there are things that I want to do with this expansion especially. You ruined the Mirai Warden in your TF Rise deck, and in game I got Chip, which is probably the only time Mirai Warden summoning Chip is useful. That's too many birds. Put the bird back. I need 1-drops, please. That's almost 1-drops. It's Mono Rise Shadow Isles? Interesting. Your burst and focus. Are there any important burst and focuses in Shadow Isles? No. So they're just running removal. Ruination. That makes sense. Okay, that's fine. We'll deal with that shit. There's a bird. Hello, bird. All right, we've got that wing messenger bird almost every game, which, I'm not super complaining, to be honest with you. If they try to drain, we can swing anyway. And buff our Bardus. Okay, that's fair enough. Taking a step outside, so if you get to your deck before I'm back, please don't. Okay, I will. Excuse me for the vociferous burp. I will not play it if you have not told me you've returned. Touching grass? Who does that? No one touches grass. I personally have never touched a grass of any kind. Thank you for not slandering my name. That's a delve. You got that delve? Look at that delve! Got that delve. Stop. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. That's a heal. Fuck off. Fuck off with the heal. I'm gonna buff elusive. Yay. Buff and elusive. Swinging for damages eventually. That's a quietus. Fuck! What is grass? It's Pokemon type? So I've been told it is a Pokemon type. Yep. I have so many of these. Well, actually, would only target the Medulla, so let's not do that. Let's just not burn them. Let's not burn mana, how about? We're doing the whole I don't want to burn mana strategy here, so let's go that one. Went on a walk today, that's touching grass. That's true, though there are places that you can walk that don't involve grass. Like, for instance, if you went to walk around a mall, like, that's just concrete, and sometimes those fake marble tiles. The Ionia spell that gives your spells and if you flow cost 3 is really OP on Rise, especially because you can put in your Rise stick without being in Ionia. Oh, cost 3. Oh, and not the karma, no, not the karma spell. I can't remember the name, but I know what Deep Meditation. That is the karma spell, right? I'm going crazy. I'm going fucking insane. So you have a Shard of Meadnish. That is the Rune Prison and also the heal. Lovely, wonderful, really glad to see that, obviously, of course. I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. Ritual of Renewal. Deep Meditation. There's a karma on it though, right? Because karma deep med is a thing. Karma's on the card, isn't she? I think karma's on the card now. From what I'm remembering. There's a Mahira. So that's doing its thing. +3 and +2. I can actually do this and then actually watch it summon. Or summon it, rather, is what I'm trying to say. 3 and 2. And then, boom.
They have suffered long.
So there's Lifesteal and Elusive. I don't know if it matters. Okay, let's just go with all this shit. They stun the 5/5, I assume? They stun the 5/5 and they glimpse beyond to get value. Okie dokie, that's fine. Inside of Ages? Everyone is wrong! Everyone fuck that one up. All right, let's end the round. Nice buffs, lady. There's a bird. That's not a bird. It's a whatever you want to call it. Understandable. Understandable. Have a nice day. That's fine. Let's do +3, +2. Sure, that works for me. Let's summon the 7/6 first. Look at it, it's big. Let's do the Bard next. Look at it, it's also big. Like how Purifying Flames turbo levels the Bard. It's +10, which is half his level up condition, which is hilarious. Do you have more of the stun annoying bullshit things? Please do. I don't want you to. Because also right now I have just fucking lethal damages exactly. +1. I actually have lethal damages +1. So I need you to have removal. That is a blocker. Sadly, that does block. Unfortunately, you did find a blocker. There's a Vengeance go bye-bye though. Goodbye, Vengeance! Deep Meditation art, because they are squatting like a monk in the art doesn't mean it's karma, just karma also sits like a monk. Fair enough, honestly. There's a drain, alright, that's acceptable. That is totally acceptable and fine. I could also just cast Harazi, but let's pass for a minute here. I can just wait. Where's your Rise, bro? Where's that Rise? Also, I haven't played the deck yet. Sorry, I'm still on the Kale Bard shit. Whatchamacallit? I'm consumed by it. This will be my last attempt, though. I made some edits to the deck, and that's what we're going with. Harazi. Spell Shield Harazi. So if they Ruinate again, we actually have an answer. A little bit. That doesn't... Ooh, that does, though. That fucking does, though. All right. Box into Ruination. We have another one. So we can just kind of roll with that, at least. Also, Cluck Cluck! Hello, welcome back! Play with a Rise deck yet? No. We're currently watching one that's just, I think, the most annoying version, because it hasn't actually cast landmarks, which is just kind of boring as shit. That's just real boring. I can't, unfortunately, stop them from healing, so this is lethal technically, but also they're gonna probably trigger Shard of Hope somehow, I imagine. That's 2 ruinations out of the way, though. There's a delve, there's a landmark, here comes the rise, they're going to Exodia, I can get rid of 1, they're gonna find more delves, they're gonna find more landmarks, gonna activate all the things, yada yada yada. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Decide. Decide. No Rise slander. I'm sorry. Rise is fine. The players will out for debate. You like the Ionia Rise version? Yeah, people were just saying about the Inside of Ages idea as well. If anyone is going to make a Freljord Rise deck, we're playing standalone, and if you're wondering, yes, you can run standalone in the deck since it doesn't target, just as insta gives the unit a buff. That's amazing. Also, did they... What's going on here? Okay. That's fine. That's okay. That's fine. That can't block. Those are 3 sisters. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. I can't I can't undo the frostbite, unfortunately. Predict Rise is also solid. Why did they spend so much time on that? Why did they spend so much fucking time on that? Why didn't they just rip it immediately? What the fuck are you waiting for? Let's go. Move faster. 3 sisters with a buff. All right. There's an entreat. So you do have entreat. Oh, you top decked entreat. Unfortunate. So there's that level.
I cannot stand by in the face of apocalypse.
What's going on, sir? There's the delves, yada yada yada. You still don't have all of your shit though. You still don't have all of your shit.
You have no idea.
Okay, that's fine. All right, here we go. This cannot stand. Apparently it cannot stand, no. I really wish, here's the thing that I feel like makes Rise really, really annoying, is it's not like other landmark summonings. Like if you cast Rolling Sands, it goes to the board. Rise's shit goes to hand, which based on the way other landmarks interact, I don't think I like that at all. I feel like that's a little bullshit. Who's ready to hear that for the next 2 to 3 months? Rise voiceovers are a little bit cheesy. Yeah, kinda. Okay, so they have a rune prison. I can get around that. I'm sitting on this divergent paths until they have 5 fucking shards. The problem is they're going to have 5, and then I'm going to remove 1, and they're going to be able to recast it. So I think we still just lose on the next open attack. Because I also don't have a stun or anything to get around it. They're going to stun, yada, yada, yada. We're just going to buff and do our thing and dies very, very slowly. Level 2 Rise is broken. You activate world runes every attack. So I'm able to survive the pirate deck. Because you played a world rune again and again. Yeah, the hope rune. Feels also they allocated his visual budget towards Kale. Yeah, fair. It does seem like a lot of budget went to Kale for sure. League of Legends character being cheesy is sometimes normal. Okay. Where's your last shard? Where's that last shard of yours? That's the Piltov and Tellstones, which, like, okay. Oh, Progress Day! Okay. That actually means your mana pool is small. I don't think I have an opportunity here, but I can fucking try. They cost 2, right? Yeah, they cost 2. So here's where I destroy a landmark. Let's go for yeah, let's go for the Hope Rune. No, that's, yeah, this one. I don't know. All of it's bad. All of it's bad, so I'm just gonna do this now. The skins slap. They do. All the budget went into the Renekton Azir skins a little bit. Imagine She Who Wanders. Or yeah, She Who Wanders at that stair is one of those things for sure. Okay, so they have 4. Nothing is discounting the shards, so I don't think they win this turn, right? Because okay, Otterpuss does not make anything super significant. It does mean that I will have a 5 mana hush, which is like the least of my problems. Your grandma, when she sees a tattooed girl, oh my god, brutal. Grandmothers be like that though, sometimes. All right, yeah, that's fine. You can't attack with Rise, so that's fun and exciting. I'm sure they have something somewhere. Yup. Uh-huh. Also can't really win here, which is fun for the whole family. Let's get a 7-9 up in this bitch, because right now my plan is win with elusives. G-Waters can obliterate Rise in hand if none are on board, so there's that. Oh, yes, because it's lower than the power requirement. No? That's 2 Vengeances. Okay. Noted. Hello. Yes, that's fine. I really hate that you're gaining mana here. That really sucks for me personally. Let's buff you to a 7/6. Block with the Otter. Take 2 damage. Okie dokie. They're probably checking. They were probably pranked to get more divergent paths around now. Make 2 things. There's a Lawkeeper. That is a 5/10. There's the Delve. They're gonna cast the thingy. This is a skill, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that is a skill. Oh, but I can actually ping the Spell Shield and cast the Lawkeeper, right? I can get the Spell Shield off and at least ensure that it doesn't attack this turn. Shimmeraz pretty simply because Soothsayer is there. Spell Shield landmarks. Oh god. That's just really rude. Alright, I would prefer to not lose the game. I would really love to not lose the game right now. So we're gonna try not to, because I don't think you can muster up any free attacks. This isn't Vayne Rise. Does Vayne Rise work at all? What gives you free attacks? I mean, those 2 obviously, but like, is there anything else?
Now you will understand.
Okay, so they have 1 Rune Prism, obviously. We lose the next turn, obviously. That is a very small KO, unfortunate. No, it's not a small KO. It is a leveled KO. Okay, we have leveled KO. They've cast 2 Vengeances. They've chucked the 3rd Vengeance. They have, yeah, they've capped 2 Ruinations, and we've seen 3 Vengeances resolve. So I'm gonna KO and hope. I'm gonna KO and hope. So you need a blocker. I need help. Just that sound over and over and again. Hope Rune Vayne Rise works. If the opponent has any powerful cards, then nah. Okay. They have a Frostbite, because I forgot about the Shurima bit, or the Freljord bit here. Oh, and the Rune Prison, of course. Alright, alright, okay. You know what? Okay, alright. Yeah. Alright, fine. Okay. Yes. Okay. That's fine. This is by far the most annoying version. Because here's the thing. Why is this better than the deck that ran Victor Rise that won in by turn 6? How is that better than winning by turn 6? Because I feel like it's not. I feel like it is kind of objectively worse, but they just wanted removal. I don't like that version, not only because it is just annoying removal, mostly because it's annoying removal, but also it just seems wildly inefficient. Like, why don't you... Yeah, well, to be fair, winning is overrated. Annoying the shit out of somebody else is great. But at the same time, like, if you're in rank, do you not want to just win as quickly as possible? Like, for efficient wins, the Victor Rise won the fastest immediately. Fair's average only 26.67 win rate with that deck. It's a removal version of the deck. 26% win rate is garbage. Absolute garbage. I'm definitely tilted by the 2 Ruinations and the 3 Vengeances. 2 Vengeances, 1 got tossed, but let's not do that one. Let's never do that one again. Scorpy is somewhere, so I'm going to skip over to CSI, Slorn, and Incarcius's submissions here. Let's see what that looks like. Import. Yeah, it's kind of early to have win rates, but I mean, people have been playing for a few hours now, so fair enough. Jinx, Demacia, PNZ, so we're looking at, I have no idea, actually, but we've got guns in the Stone City. Let's try this out. Also, Monochrome, thank you for the deck submission. Let's bring in the Dwayne again. I think I still have this deck code this time, so I don't have to go fucking hunt it down from anywhere. All right, unbolt that. Yeah, there we go. Got the Jinx in here. Missing cards. There's new shit in here for sure. Boro Cannon, Acorn, Forge Chief, Jury, Teemo, fuck yeah! Zonite, Urchin, Boomba Moon, Ferris Financier, Flame Choppers, Rummage, Get Excited, Jinx, Augmented, and Champion Strength! Scout Teemo! Let's scout this fucking Teemo. Scout 5-5 Teemo, I'm here for it! I'm fucking here for it! You have Eberos in your TF Rise deck simply because it's hilarious to summon it when you and the other opponent are out of steam. It's a surprise. I got the Eberos. That is kind of great. All right, let's jump into this. We got that new champion spell. I'm ready to actually win a game. That last one, he went to 30%. Just got it crawled up a little bit in the win rate. Understandable. Noted. Man, this energy drink, by the way, it's really waking me the fuck up. Somebody chose the Uber Cancer. Someone went, you know what I can do? Make it worse by playing Seraphine Ezreal Rise all together. That just seems like unnecessary numbers of bad things all in one place. Can I just say? Also, my hand is a little weird.
We're the ones who make progress
My hand is a bit weird. He needs that boost. I mean, it definitely helps. It's 10 puff caps, or it's 2 times whatever is on the deck. There's so much possibility here. I'm gonna discard the shit out of this. Because I finally got a discard effect and a Tito, and you used your MK, and I'm really afraid of you having the MK2 off of the top here. Oh God. All right, do we eat the Teemo or do we eat the Forge Chief? They might leave Forge Chief alone, but they're always gonna have removal. I'm gonna bank on them not having a Mystic Shot or the MK2, but I'm sure that's just a pipe dream here. It would seem that's bullshit. You have to have removal here. You don't have removal? I'm amazed. I am filled with amazement. Can I just say Rise against Plunder is a Rise player's worst nightmare. I had 2 of your delves in the past stolen. Oh, that does hurt a little bit. Oh, that's a really painful idea, actually. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna Reggie? What are they doing over there? Roy of Acacia. Assembly line, Dauntless. Assembly line, maybe? Just for things. Just for bodish. There's a Caustic Rift. Ouch. Okay, so they were waiting for that for the next turn. We still have this.
Come on, people. Let's
Now
make
they still have 2
tomorrow
mana for
today.
MKs, so they might be able to get rid of it. They don't at the moment. Yoink! So many yoinks happening. I'm gonna attack with this. Fair enough. Why is it all removal? I feel like I always remember aggro being pretty dominant in new sets. Why is it all just removal today? Is that a new thing? Because I don't like it. I do not like it one bit. Can I just say? Do not approve. Let's get... Actually, what can I do here? I don't want to discard hand with the Jinx just when she's gonna die. But to be fair, getting the Jinx down into something else would be really good, because next turn I could just Augmented Experimenter and level Jinx. You want to play Rise and want to remove some Darken? Are Darken like that strong though? I'm gonna do this, see if they respond in any way, because this is 6 damage to their face. And then I need big removal. By big removal, I mean removal that kills 3 HP, which currently my Jinx has, so I prefer they use it on a naked man than my Jinx. Please damage the naked man. over my champion. That would be quite lovely. I would love that. That's the gruesome theater. Wonderful. Also, Thorn, thank you for the deck code. Balcooks is in there. That's wonderful. All hail the Balcooks as always. Let's paste it in here. They're using mana. This is good. This is wonderful. They do have MK3 now. Azir is at what now? 4 of 8. Okay, that's fine. Jinx is in a bad spot. There's one. Hits 3-1. That's fine. Let's put Teemo out as bait. Teemo is the bait here. Then we cast Jinx. Then we discard hand. There's a debilitation. You just went versus 2 Zoe Teemo decks. How does the Zoe Teemo feel right now? Because my impression is that, like, it was good, but I don't know how it feels with the new decks that are coming out. I mean, it's still elusive spam, so you're still going to have advantage just because they don't have blockers a lot of the time. I'm curious, actually, because, I mean, that's what I played before. That was the meta deck that I played before. I would like you to, I mean, I'd like you to play something that's not bad, actually. Fuck. Ah, fuck. You're 4. Let's see if we can get a Teemo strike in. Let's see if they respond to that. There's a Mystic Shot. Okay, understandable. It smashed your face in. Okay. You know what? I'll take that as an endorsement, I suppose. So they have 1 mana. We have a 3 HP over here. If they don't kill her immediately, we do level her right now. There's a thing on that. Wonderful. Good. She's still at 3 HP. Thank you very much. So we get 2 things out of our hand plus Experimenter. Ezreal would be very scary. Ezreal is not happening currently. I think we still might go with this. Depends on what they cast. If they attack with the 3-2, which they should. That's fine. They have Ezreal mana. They do have Ezreal mana. He is not leveled though, so they wouldn't actually be able to benefit from the whatchamacallit proc. They wouldn't be able to benefit off of the Mystic Shot if he comes down, because they'd use all their mana for it. Into more in meta with the Kale package and with the Kale unit that becomes elusive. Maybe I should just play it. Maybe I should play that.
What's the worst that could happen?
Okay, let's do that. We discard hand. We get a couple of blockers. We draw 3. We get bitches.
Don't mind if I do.
What are you getting? Nothing. Oh, you're just. Oh, okay. You're double casting Rummage. What does that second one do? It just draws you 2 more cards. That's some bullshit. That should discard your whole hand if you ask me. No one asked me though.
Immerse yourself.
Alright, buff, Flame Chompy, Poro Cannon, Jury Rigs. We have more discard effects. Great.
Yeah, I'm ready.
That's 5. Let's block with the 1/1, I think. Great. Let's discard this. Let's do this. Should have discarded the 1/1, probably. That would have been better. Okay, so that's 4 damage to face currently. There's another Poro Cannon. I mean, I can just play Poros. I'm afraid of another board wipe here. I think we've kind of run out of value, unfortunately. They don't have any draw happening, which just kind of sucks. And they can see everything that's in my hand. So that's really unfortunate. That's just really fucking unfortunate.
My experiments.
There's no way they trade Seraphine here. They probably just have removal. There's 2 Death Lotuses, so we still get 3 damage and they kill the 7/1. Okay. But I didn't play all the Poros. Back alley bar comes down, makes things, gonna cast a Poro. They're at 12. I need Jinx. We don't have Jinx. I love Trend with elusive cringe the first time. We forgave the first time, but not the second time. If I get masters with elusives again, no one will respect me. Is what you're trying to say? I will have lost all the goodwill that I earned over time. Really could, you know, use that fancy 8-cost spell also. That would be great. Could I get that? That seemed very useful the last time. When I was looking at it, I was like, man, I get to give them all +4/+4, right? Not yet, apparently. I'm just having awful luck today. Like, that's not even anything. That's not even a rise. There's no rise happening. It's just fucking annoying is what it is. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, I have another elusive blocker. I have 2, actually. So as much as you try to hit me with Ezreal, I will not let you for now. There's a delve. Oh, right, because they made it free with the back alley bar. Wonderful. Keep saying Aatrox Pain, Aatrox Bane, and Rise plus literally any region. Apparently, Kale is Troll. Kale seems very big stat-wise, but she doesn't... I mean, she isn't an auto-win con, unfortunately, for her. That's fine. Here we go. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Well, we're gonna fucking block. This is fine. Everything is fine. Uh-huh. Yup. That's great. Wonderful. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. There's a no! Not now! Not with my board gone! Oh, well, I guess we can try and cast it. I needed to hold on to a board more so than I did, which very much sucks. There's Splinter Soul on the Ezreal. So now we have 2 leveled Ezreals. Rise can legit be played in your region besides Vandal, but screw Vandal, it's the Ohio of Runeterra. Oh shit, we're back on that Ohio bullshit. I love it. Well, I have nothing else to do, so here we go with that champion strength cast. Let's do it. And also, hopefully next game we don't end up against Ezreal Seraphine. That would be quite lovely, in fact. Can you remove both? Okay, you can't remove both, but you can deal a lot of damage to just my face in general. One more spell and we are dead, so that's very exciting. Oh yeah, it's still their turn also, so they still have priority. They're gonna have a spell. They've got all this shit going on. That's actually not a spell, which is fucking hilarious. Absolutely fantastic. Leia, let's kill the permanent one. I mean, we're just dead anyway, but I can try. I can try.
You're between me and glory.
I'm actually amazed. What? What? They don't have any spells? That's impossible. It's impossible they don't have spells. What the fuck? Shard of Betrayal. Okay. Deals 2 to the weakest. Played or activated, deal 2 to the weakest enemy, which hits the 4/2, which is fine. I'm just here to kill Seraphine. This is just here to kill Seraphine. No worries. No worries. Okay. Now I just need them to never see a Mystic Shot ever. Or a Rise ever. Barkeep got obliterated? Yes. There's a Teemo. Okay, well, you've just missed the Champions train. Apologies. There's a, what now? There's a Electro Harpoon. That's enough. Bye. Thank you for your time. Can we get a GG? Let's get a GG. Why did you refuse my GG? Is FTR the Rise counter? FTR, I mean, that kind of makes sense because it's big. It's biggest boys. Or if you're playing the right version of FTR, also potentially just spell shield and other things to protect. Also, Florida Man Dan, thank you for the deck code. We got a lot of decks tonight. So currently, just to update people on the queue, we're working on CSI's deck. We got 2 more attempts unless I decide I really like it. Then I might play it some more after that. And that, by the way, that goes for all the decks tonight because it's, excuse me, burping. It's the expansion and like I just want to feel out the stuff. We also got Slorn, Incarcious, Monochrome, Slorn again, and Florida Man Dan. So probably got, I would say, at least 2 hours left, and that's probably about as many hours as I got in my body as well. So we're gonna probably round it up and cap the submissions, so from around there. Not too many more will be played today, but I will be online tomorrow for more expansion shenanigans. Rare footage of Electro being used and not a cope. True. Oh, Scorpy, you're back. Right, sorry. I was saving it. because I wasn't sure if you were back yet, but then I just realized you did pop back into the chat. So once we finish up with CSI, Scorpio, you're up. You're the stupid fucking annoying piece of shit removal. You're the piece of shit removal. I don't like you. I do not like this version of Rise the most, I think. I've already learned what I hate about the meta. We're doing good, folks. We're doing good. I'm gonna get that going. Then I'm gonna see what they've got, because I want the Teemo, obviously, to be allowed through, but I want them to kill an elusive because they're afraid of it. They have not done such things yet, which makes me very afraid, because they're probably waiting for Teemo. I'm gonna cast a Teemo anyway, because... again, I'm assuming they have something. They don't have Quietus, they don't have Vile Feast. What is this universe that I find myself in? Thank you for the 7 mana champion strength though, Hextech. Very good, very nice, very lovely. Kill something. Kill something. You're making me afraid by not killing things, okay? Alright, which one are you rolling? What are you rolling here? Oh, right, the 0-2, because it's actually the only 0 power unit I have. I'm like, why? What? Huh? Okay, yeah, we're doing great. We're doing fine. We're living here. Judgment is very funny. I don't know if I can do that. Let's take assembly line, maybe. Think I'm coming from you playing Rise. Rise Shadow Isles counters Rise TF. Oh shit, we're getting the inside scoop here. I'm gonna cast a Poro, because if they have a drain, they're going to fucking use it, and they did not, so we're gonna open attack. Maybe just not do the deck? 3 mana, turn 5. Yeah, I'm not gonna, like... I am not planning to just, like, not cast this. There's a time trick, so they're looking for something here to interact. Also, Sky, thank you for... the deck, not the deck code, the video request. They actually let me do that, which is amazing. They literally just gave me a 6 mana champion strength. Absolutely beautiful. That is going to hit not Teemo, because we can level the Teemo. That's a heal, understandable. What are you targeting again? Where go your target? On the Poro. Poro is fine. You can actually go on Poro. Poro is okay. Rise versus Blitzcrank in lane. It's Rise against the machine. Yo, amazing. I'm actually gonna discard this and try and find something else. There's a Jinx. Yo, it's a Jinx. We got a Jinx. That's actually pretty sweet. Sky, I got your video. Thank you for that. We've got a champion strength, which is very funny. There's a Delve. Okay. I see. I got you. I got you. I see that. There's a shirt of Rurunch. It's a Rurunch. Okay, what are you going for now? You're going for the Teemo, which I do not think you're doing. You are not going for my precious baby Teemo. My precious baby Teemo is going nowhere. Okay? He stays where he is. Switch to the Hextech. That is appropriate. Thank you. We can just rip a champion strength. They don't have counters here. That is a lot of Bigosticus units. No Acorn! No Acorn, unfortunately. But we have everything else. We have a lot of other things. Is it the first one of the expansion? It is! I finally won a game in the new era of the meta. The only thing you can say about the video, it's one of the most confusing Christmas songs you have been shown. That's a very interesting bar to say, but alright. Also, Florida Man Dan, I owe you some push-ups. Let's go. Told you Rise is free. Just play your deck. You know? Fair enough. I see now. I see now. I finally beat the cringe Shadow Isles. I did. Christmas is scary. Quite a statement indeed. All right, one sec. Let me bring up the push-up cam, which is literally just me rotating my laptop. Yay! Push-up cam. Let's move this shit out of the way. Here we go. Hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. You want to know how weak my abs are? Doing push-ups is a stress on my plank position and less on my arms. I've never had good abs. Even when I was dancing the most, I never had good abs. And now it's being highlighted on the internet for everyone to see. It's amazing. There's a Mimi song in your language which roughly translates to grab my dick cause it's Christmas. Definitely not going to use that on anybody. Touch my dick cause it's Christmas. Or grab my dick, actually, to be even more explicit about it. Yellow? Yellow. Wait, do you want the lights or do you want the board? Because I think change of scene is the board, but ooh pretty is the lights? I'm gonna assume you mean the lights. Yeah, how about that? That's yellowish. It's also flickering a little bit, which I do not like. Because FPS don't play good with LEDs. How about that? That's not really yellow, but it flickers the least right now. Here we go. Halloween is chill meme on Christmas is menacing. JoJo style? Menacing. Just off in the corner with the text lightly shaking in emphasis. It's bored. Pretty as color. Pretty as color. Change. I assume that you said it's color, so you meant the lights here. Has the best push-up form of any LOR stream outside of Majin. Yo, I'll fucking take that. I know that I can't really move very much, but I can align myself straight across. And if I remember anything from dance, I can at least do that. All right, let's see here. We're moving on with our submissions. We did some push-ups. We changed the lights. We got a win with Seaside's deck. Scorpy, you're up. I'm gonna play your deck unless you tell me. Definitely do not do that. But I'm here, so we're gonna do that. You got an OnlyFans ad on Facebook today. They are promoting it as a music and art platform. A music and art platform, huh? Oh yeah. That's what people go to OnlyFans for. I'm sure if I joined OnlyFans and I told you guys, hey, I have an OnlyFans, your first thought would indeed be, oh yeah, she's just banging out some tunes on the piano. Not banging anything else, for sure. Anyway, I have a viewer deck here, and it is from Scorpy, and it is Bandle Rise. Probably a musician, of course. A fucking course. Thank you for your faith in me, Monochrome. By the way, I remember you said you had another booked show. Is it this weekend? Or is it further out in the future? Said you hate Rise? I did say I hate Rise. Okay, I hate it. But maybe I can pilot it? But maybe I can die. I was gonna go with pilot, but maybe I can just die. Maybe I can just eat shit while I try my Rise deck out for the first time. Alright. Try Three Sisters, Electro Harpoon, Guess from Beyond, Pokey Stick, Stress Defense, Wall Up, Aloof Travelers, Friendship, Puzzling Signpost. Oops. Sorry, Queen. Sorry, Queen. One sec. Streaming. Ah! Thank you for the invite, though. Thank you. Puzzling Signpost. Return a flast. Return a flast to hand. Or destroy a unit's equipment. Draw one. Okay. Rise, Cosmic Binding, Drum Solo, Nakaboros, 2 mini morphs, 2 song spinners, 3 progress days. Plus the delves. Plus you make delves. Plus, sir, you put 6 delves. 2 times 3 is 6. I can do math. Mathematics is real. The very idea of you having an OnlyFans made you cringe. Not in an offensive way, more like I can never see her doing that. Here's the thing. I'm totally down to I enjoy being quite sex positive. Sex workers work. OnlyFans, you know, there's some cool people on there. Actually, I wanted to check something. Do I have anything reasonably yellowish? But I don't know necessarily if I would ever make a OnlyFans. Maybe if I get super famous and I'm like, I can make bank, you know? The most base motivation possible of just, I could make a lot of money if I did, if I get famous enough ever. It has ball cooks. I'm calling it this Rise deck. I'm not looking at the screen while typing this. You know, in your decks, I don't mind it being put down after one game. Let's try the first one and see how it feels. You just subscribe to the OnlyFans? Where else would you hear my songs? That's fair. I don't have you know, a Spotify or anything. I don't have a link tree with my music. I'm gonna change this because you technically didn't ask for the lights and they're flickering and I don't like it when it does that. I'm all for sex positivity, but it seems like everyone has an OnlyFans these days. Yo, that's actually kind of fair though. It's not as unique anymore. I top decked. I did a top deck. There's an Travelers. Pokey Stick, save me. Pokey Stick, save me. Also, Queen, hello, welcome back. How's it going? Sorry I couldn't get to your game immediately, but we're doing some viewer decks right now. I wanted to keep on that track. You love busting it down on OnlyFans, you know, to music? Oh yeah, busting it to music on OnlyFans for sure. For sure. There's an entreat, but I have a delve, baby. I got that sweet, sweet delve. I don't know what I'm doing. 2 plater activated, heal next. I mean, I can put the shard down, right? Shard first. Shard first. They have Freljord. Do you think they're running at that stairs? Do you think that's an it that stairs situation happening over there? There's a time trick. Nothing against OnlyFans. If it works, go for it. Just porn is free. Porn is free. You know, never forget the central tenet of life of as long as you know where to look, porn is free. Go get your free porn, guys! Alright, here's an Aloof Travelers. There's an Electra Harpoon. There's a Nakagaboros. Bye-bye. Okay, excellent. I'll poke something if they cast anything anytime soon, but I doubt it. Brooke Shield and her daughter. Wait, am I supposed to know who Brooke Shield is? Should I know this? Is that like... Is that important? Am I missed something? Let's discard this and maybe hit that. So that's 2 damage. I mean, I'm never going to be able to kill a Rise, right? But I need to get this out of hand somehow. Recommend the ping to skip since you could ping one of their units. I'm gonna just try and push this. I don't know how to interact with Rise proper except to be like, I want to obliterate you, sir. That's all I've got. They are offering a service. They should be unionized and paid.
Warm hots and hot soup.
Unionized and paid. That's actually very fair. Do pay your do pay people who do work. That's important. That's just generally an important, you know, aspect of things. I mean, I can remove the 3/3. That doesn't do very much. I need draw, I guess. Charlie's, Adonis, DNA and Tiger's Blood, Sheen's ex-wife. Oh, Charlie Sheen's ex-wife? What an interesting thing that I have learned. Gets Hope I will never kill the Rise. Oh, I mean, that's also true. Hope is just gonna destroy us. Eventually. We're already getting kind of destroyed. Rise is a weird one. Yeah, Rise is a weird one. Huh, it's very cool though. I actually really like it. There's some, I think personally there's some good energy in this expansion. Okay, so they do have Delve. They're gonna go for Hope, I assume. Oh, they went for Shard of Betrayal. Okay, that's okay. You can hit the 2/1, I don't really care. I really need to keep up with their Delve output, and I can't. Because I don't have any draw. Yeah, I don't have draw. This is not gonna work. How do I get this? What do I need to put in here for draw? Because I need something for sure. And why do they have Freljord when you can just run and treat? Because you can just run and treat, can't you? I need to actually let Mini Morph that Rise before he does even more things, because he's about to level triggers on Seeing Runes, so I need this to actually go away earlier rather than later. There's a chance that I can let him level though if they cast another rune and use the mana, so they can't just recast him this turn as well. Charlie Sheen is the brother of the coach in the Mighty Ducks movie. Again, I'm learning so many things today. Starlight board or final stage, which is best? Oh, Starlight or final stage? Ooh, remind me which, like, what themes those have again? Because I don't recognize the names, and I probably recognize the actual, like, boards. The Serena that has a 1 at 6, and if you level the champ, you heal the champion. The next is that is basically the Hope rune. Oh, yes! The Dawn Speakers? I think it's called Dawn Speakers, right? Alright, well, I have a Rise. I got my Rise too, bitch. You're probably gonna beat me still. There's a oh yeah. So I'm gonna give it Spell Shield, cause fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. And then I can Stress Defense Mini on their thing next turn. It could have a heck of a ping here, of course. They could indeed have a ping. But at least we got this. So we forced out 2 answers here, which means they don't really have much mana to do other things with their Rise this turn, hypothetically, which still gives me room to mini it. I can still mini it in the future. Yes, LeBlanc is unironically one of your favorite champs in the art. Is something wrong with you? Wrong with enjoying the Black Rose reputation? I don't think so. She has a little 2 HPE, you know? That's a little risky, but I see the appeal for sure. This is the one that based on the Star Guardians. The final stage is the Vigar one. Oh, both legendaries. Oh, let's see. I personally love the Star Guardian board. The Vigar one with the big, whatchamacallit? With the big dragon in the middle, I think is cooler. It has a little bit more of the cool factor, unless you do just really like the playfulness of the Star Guardian board. I would, me personally, lean towards, I'd do anything that would be useful. I guess I could technically crescendum. I can technically crescendum a thing out. I gotta do something eventually. My personal vote would be for the Vigar one, with the version of the big emissary, but instead of it being on the left, it's in the middle. Forgot to mention this, but if you all have runes and you delve to the past, you draw on. If you're wondering, it does count even if the rune is still in hand. With a bunch of delves to the past, you could level TF in seconds. Oh! Favorites the Soraka because she throws bananas and if you the best KDA with her. Feel the same, love the music on the Star Guardian board over the Vigar. Star Guardian best board? That's fair. The, I would agree that the, whatchamacallit, that the, Star Guardian board has a little bit better music. The arcade board is, like, nice, but it is a little generic. At least comparatively. Plus, then you get the fancy benefit of, ooh, look, it's a rune, is what it is. No, but you also get the Porter Robinson music, is it? I know it's Porter Robinson did the Star Guardian track, but I think it's based off of that in the board as well. KDA with Soraka 00X. We lost. Yeah, we did lose. I could obliterate him, which is kind of, I think, our only option here. I think I have to go for the obliterate because it's 6 and 3, which I can do actually. When will KDA Gragas happen, people? Oh no, no indeed. You're an educator and esports coach for your school district. You're gonna be watching the Worlds tomorrow and all your classes and make the students do it too? Oh my god, that's amazing. Can I sneak into your class? And just also watch Worlds with the rest of everyone else? I'll fit in, I promise. I'll be unobtrusive. Your garden will obliterate the landmarks. It will. My little Bailey, my sand Bailey will do it. Yeah, you don't attack for a turn. Haha. You don't get delves for a turn. Haha. I have 2 more of those, bitch. You're just gonna cast another Rise, probably. Oh no, no Killer Rise cast. You're not missing it. It's Aatrox everywhere. A lot of Aatrox decks for sure. All hail the Aatrox. You know what? I'm gonna just accept death peacefully and cast this Progress Day to hopefully maybe find something one day. I will also pass the turn now. You have 13 mana, not 11, 13. Go! I don't know where I got 11 from. I think I was ready to count my own mana plus something, and I just completely fucked it up. That's nice. Oh, you want the space! The rise! I see you want the rise space. I don't want that to happen. Preferably. Yeah, no, okay. Oh, we actually got a pass. Holy shit. There's the rise again. I'll do it all over. I'll do it one more time. It's quite a trip to Colorado. That would be many hours of driving. Very beautiful though, out there. And it said that every person that plays Metadex and Norms on patch release is the quiet kid who tries to go out guns playing Legends of Runeterra. I'm sorry, what are you trying to imply here? We're fine. We're fine. Everyone is fine. I'm gonna aloof. I'm a traveler. There's a progress day. There's a delve. Bye delve. Bye harsh winds. Look at the value we're accruing. Look at the landmarks that they're getting. Look at my pain and suffering. You think if they double, do you think if they double rise, they just like gain 100 LP? The game is just like, you're so good, you're so pro at this that we can't do anything except just accept that you have Turbo 1 Runeterra forever. Captain America, I can do this all day. I will do this for as long as it takes. That's a lovely, annoying piece of crapola that now has spell shield and is even extra crapola. Crap! Oh, double crap, triple crap. Oh, so much crap! Oh no, I had plans for the rise. I had so many plans. I was like, I got this shit. I got this shit. I do not got this shit. I have negative shit indeed. F indeed. F's in the chat for my win rate. Oh, but I healed. I healed a hole too. Look at me. I'm so pro. I definitely have a fast speed obliterate before your attack. I have a burst speed obliterate that I can play on upkeep. During the upkeep, untap, draw. During that stage, I'm gonna obliterate him immediately. Nothing else is gonna happen. They definitely don't have an open attack. Bye! I have 2 progress days. Bye! What the fuck just happened? Spirits journeyed. Yeah, they cast Spirits Journey and they revived it, which sucks. Also Queen, thank you for the 1v1 request. I'm popping you in, so let me add that to the queue. Just another note, again, the queue is kind of long today, so I'll definitely try to hit up all the viewer decks that I got submitted. We might not be able to get to all of them this evening because I do have to get up early for work tomorrow. Because I started this huge experiment and I want to get in there and make sure it's working in the morning. It should be working. I don't think there's any reason why it wouldn't be working. As the years go on, Colorado's beauty is overrated. As it goes on, it gets uglier also due to the severe drought and the lack of water. And the Californians move in. Yeah. Sorry about that. A lot of people from my state. Every time I talk to somebody from California, I feel like they do turn around and they're like, man, I went to the mountains in Colorado once and it was really nice and I kind of want to move there and have a big house. And I may have said that once or twice myself too. It doesn't bother you as much. The Texans bother you more. Understandable if you have the wrong type of Texan, you know? If you have a Texan outside of Austin. Also, need to catch up a little bit. If you want to be a menace, go FTR and ruin all the Rise players' hopes and dreams. I don't have an FTR deck, I think. So when was I playing FTR? Because I remember playing it once. What was I doing? Was it this? Was it this that had FTR in it? This is a weird one, but when was I? No, this is the Poro deck. When was I playing FTR? Because I remember trying to cast it desperately. Oh, Martin Thomas, it was your soul deck, I think. I think it was the Soul deck where my opponent got the free FTR. That's what I'm remembering here. Also, Storm Reaction Time. I'm gonna go through the decks. We'll save the video for later. Pog, your golden chest got upgraded to a diamond when you got the 3 Alawi equipment. Nice upgrade. We got that good there. Yeah, California does too. But I mean, Colorado kind of made it famous, right? Also stealing water from the Colorado River. Play It That Stairs in Fortnite Dance and all the Rise players. Yeah, we also do take water from other states. I was learning about this and like also learning about Las Vegas and how basically all these desert or drought cities are just siphoning water from everywhere else, and it's just like, give us your water. We don't give a shit about you, which is just kind of rude, you know? We could figure it out over here first. Already did the decks for my tourney. Oh shit, you're fucking ready! By the way, guys, I'm gonna be hosting a tourney, probably, people said they were available in various shades between the 26th and the 28th. I'm gonna shoot for having that tourney on the 28th, so midweek between Christmas and New Year's. I'll be posting a graphic by the end of this week. I will try to have it out by Friday, with all of the signups and the informations and stuff. So if you're in my Discord or if you've been watching my stream for the past week or so, you kind of know this is already in the works, but there'll be official stuff soon. Sorry, I'm a little delayed on that. Here's a free Soul Head Pack. Kansas took our water, and Utah. Cali barely did anything. Oh, I can blame Kansas? I lived in Kansas for 3 months, so I feel authorized to like shit on the state a little bit. I was doing a research project out in Lawrence, Kansas, which is actually a very nice place. When I visited it, it's basically like a big college town, but they have a lot of cute shops and things to do, and there's like lakes nearby, and it's really pretty. But Kansas, the rest of Kansas, we did not go to. Me and the other people in my research team were like, we're gonna stick to Lawrence, because this feels okay, but we're worried about the rest of the state. Because the rest of the state, you see it pop up in the news sometime, and you're like, Kansas be kind of crazy. Anyway, need to leave for a while, but to get back to and play Dwayne if you're not here. Crow, thank you for letting me know. I will hold the Dwayne until you return and or I see you back in the chat, or you tell me you're back. Probably tell me you're back, otherwise I'll be like, oh, a person in the chat, and then completely blitz over the fact that you actually want to see your Redeem now. You have multiple wells and own the rights on your land, so it's whatever. Oh, nice! Fuck yeah! Colorado sold the rights to water long ago to Kansas, and they sucked it dry. Okay. Horrible. Kansas, getting even more negative points. You're available as long as your sleep schedule stays screwed. Okay. All right. Hopefully you have a wonderfully screwed up sleep schedule over the holidays. But also I'm offering a cash prize if that's any consolation. Hopefully it starts after 5:30 Eastern time. 5:30 Eastern time, sure. I mean, that's 2 o'clock, 2:30 Pacific time, and I'm probably gonna be running it in the later afternoon here, so yeah. Maybe, I could run it at 3 p.m. Pacific time, and then that would be 6 p.m. for the East Coasters, so potentially could get participants from both, which would be nice. Your dad was born in Lawrence? Oh shit! Yeah, it's kind of a cute town. I actually did enjoy staying there. We were there for 3 months. They have a really nice library. The library downtown is like really open and bright and spacious, and the people there are really nice. Like, even though we were living there temporarily, they were like, have a library card, you're welcome here. And I was just like, oh yay, internet and private rooms and books. Southwest Kansas is the trashy part. Kansas is the Alabama of the Midwest. Okay, one day I have to go to Alabama just to see what the fuck is going on there. You don't care about the money, you just want to win the tournament, which won't happen. You never know. That's why they're non-standard conditions. There's not meta conditions, so you can bring whatever the fuck you want, and maybe you'll have a better shot. Have fun with the deck building. Okay, I did promise to do a deck, so I should probably transition to that, huh? Okay, so we did Moss. Scorpio, I played yours once. I might leave it there. I think I want to think about Rise a little bit more. And also, I'm sorry, but oh boy, that Rise be Rise. I think I want to put that down for a hot minute. Though I just realized we're hopping into another Rise deck, so I'm not really escaping the Rises. Rise is inescapable, unfortunately. But I think I will move on to Slorn. This is the Rise gambles his depression away, which is great, or Rise gambles with runes, or TF Rise, or the fuck Rise, or mostly still just the fuck Rise. Rise gambles, you know what? Rise gambles his depression. You know, he puts his depression on the table. And then if you lose your depression and you're happy again. That's how gambling works, I think. Once again, we're very educational up in this bitch. Your stepdaughter side of your family directly related to those that were murdered in the book In Cold Blood, which happened in Kansas? Oh shit. That's kind of heavy, but also kind of interesting. It is said in Ohio, oh, we're back on Ohio. It is said in Ohio that the ancient Ohioans founded the land and seas and created each dream to ever exist. There are even said rumors stating that every dream is just a vision and what's happening in Ohio. If you see meteors in your dreams, it is definitely Ohio. You know, one day I'm gonna step over the border into Ohio, and I feel like either I'm going to shatter into a million pieces, or the universe is going to shatter into a million pieces. This is what I have gathered over the past week as well. Anyway, there's a Rise, which will hopefully be shatting. I hope we'll be shitting upon our opponent's nexus real hard. Rise have a shat upon that nexus. Anyway, hopefully be shattering our opponent's nexus. Built up in Tailstone's Pool Shark, Shadow Owl's Tailstone's Three Sisters, and Treat, Fortune Cracker, Heavy Metal, Make It Rain, Marai Warden, Darken Harpeen, Time Trick, Slotbot, Rise, TF, Sprayfin, Deep Meditation, I Give Nakakaboros, and Ruined Rex. Okay, Ruined Rex is the draw. This is not the other Rex, Riptide Rex. This is just Ruined Rex. We got the Rise, we got the TF, we got draw, we've got Delves, hopefully. And we'd like to see the TF just watch us have cards. That would be amazing. Just eat it. I'll hold it. I don't delete things until my hold queue, until my inventory is full as per usual. Oh, is that Queen? Is that you? Queen, it is you. All right. Rise, gamble that depression. I'm ready. That's a gamble you'd be willing to take. You know, it's a 50-50 shot. I had a thought. What was it? Oh yeah, what's that deck of cards in D&D that you pull from and it will give you a random effect? What was that called again? I forget. Glass. What's that deck of cards in D&D called that you gave us? I was trying to think of something that's like a random chance of something horrible happening via Ohio, and that's what I was thinking of. What did you say? The deck of many things. It's a deck of many things kind of situation. Oh, Martin Thomas, you got it immediately. Fantastic. Sorry. I was too busy getting to get Glass to give me an answer, but you already knew. I shall delve, and I shall kill Timo. I have so many TFs. Why? Why? Why TF? Why? Oh, and treat. Oh, that's fine. I actually want you to play a unit bigger than the Timo. That is bigger than the... No, it's not. Fuck. It's not bigger than Timo. God damn it, I'm taking so much damage here. Well, that's also not a heal or the shard I was looking for anyway. Let's just Shard of Reverence, maybe. Come back from Ohio with the angel wings, saying something like, ever since I went to Ohio, I've been ascended from this mortal coil, and all of a sudden she'll make all the LOR characters real. I don't know if we need that. I don't know if all of the Runeterra characters being real would be a great thing. For instance, I don't actually want to hop across a puff cap. That would kill me. I would be poisoned. That's a little bit dramatic, you know? Alright, there's a puff cap. Saphir. I'm going to red card here because I need to get rid of that before it levels. Hopefully they don't have a mushroom cloud or anything in hand. They probably don't, because Noxus will want to be doing other things. At least that's the dream. Or they could actually cast another Teemo, but it looks like they didn't have that, which is great.
I got ways to find me.
Have a chomp womp. That is a little unfortunate. I need to cast this delve. Rise is kind of just there. Rise shall be fine. I need to stop pulling puff caps. Why are they all at the top of the deck for some fucking goddamn reason? All right, this should hit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Yes. Yes, good. Yes. Okay. Yes. Oh, yes. Haha, don't buff him. Though even if you do buff him to 2, he will still be targeted because all hail weakest enemies. Yeah. Please don't hurt my TF also. That would be sad. I am sad. Okay. All right, I'm sad. You made me sad. How does that make you feel? I'm on a Naga Bruce. I don't want to take that damage. Thank you. I mean, if they pull back to do something else, we have Mirai, but that's not going to happen. Into the passenger, get the Lambert deal 2 and kill Teemo. Got it anyway. Yeah, we still got it, sort of. Probably drop tough cap here. 1. Okay, that's fine. Meditation didn't do anything. Let's block here. That's 3. I'm probably dead. Leviathan kills me in a couple of turns. They're going to have Noxian Fervor. I'm pretty just kind of, I think, dead. I think I'm still just kind of fucking dead. All right. All that damage. Caustic Casks doing work. Well, I mean, this is deep meditation. I do have the meditate. I can't heal, actually. Hopium, hope for landmark to heal. That's a time trick. And 2 puff caps. Fuck, we've undone the deal. Fuck, it's a puff cap. Fuck, I leveled TF. I leveled the Swain for them. No! Absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. I guess I can try and find a delve, but then I actually cannot cast the delve because I just don't have it in hand, which is very bad. That's just real bad. You know, I'm gonna play a TF again. I'm gonna play TF again. DL2 gets rid of the 4-2. Red card gets rid of the 3-1. Blue card draws me into potentially doom and destruction off of the puff caps. Excellent. Here we go. Yeah. Fuck it. I'm gonna go for the red card.
Never lost.
All of my options are bad, so let's just go with 1. We picked 1 that removes the unit. Fantastic. All right. Boom. Okay, good. All right. Yep. Only 8 mana. Only 8 mana. Oh, it's Teemo. Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's not. That's so nice. It's so nice. I'm gonna pass the turn. Bailey, wiggle your butt, because right now that's the one thing that's keeping me happy and entertained is the fact that my Bailey is cute and adorable. You could have just hit face. You could have just hit face. Do you have an Noxian Fervor? Is that why you hit my unit and not set up my fucking face? No. Okay, I actually didn't top deck a puff cap, which is incredible. That does hit the Teemo and the 4. So I actually live at 1 HP, which is nice. Really, should have just hit face with the Mystic Shot. Mystic Shots are for face. They did not. I'm not gonna draw. I'm not gonna draw. Do I draw anyway? Do I draw anyway just to kill myself and take myself out of this? If I played the Rise early. I feel like I didn't have a turn to play the Rise, but to be fair, I'm probably deprioritizing him too much. Yeah, I mean, there's also the disadvantage of I can't really play a draw deck versus Teemo. Or you should never be in a position where that's something you're trying to fucking do. Which delves sort of are. It is actually deck thinning, which is statistically gonna be better versus the Teemo. Never had a good opening. I think the opening hand was kind of shitty, and then the Teemo deck was pretty shitty, and then everything was just kind of terrible. So there we are. There's the Hallowed Kale for the first time, which I'm actually kind of excited about. Let's go. Draw, delve, excellent. Three Sisters, pass. There's the rise. Perfect. Let's pass here while we can, before we can cast the shit. There's 2 delves. Beautiful. All right, let's cast this. I don't know if you have one. I mean, there's the Shard of Hope, just to kick us off, I think. Then we have another one incoming soon, and then we have the Rise. They're not doing anything. Why aren't they doing anything? 51,000 mastery on Zoe. Wait, is that 60 on the Gwen? 84! It's way worse than that, actually. It's a lot more than that. Interesting. You have no Hallowed. Let's do Rise here, because we can just face tank that. Not gonna block. We can just face tank the Gwen.
I shall need my tools.
Yeah. Okay, alright, that's fine. Reverence Landmark? I'm just gonna figure this out on my own, I think. I did say I wanted backseating, but I think I'm just gonna try to do this on my own. Because this is something that I'm gonna have to learn independently, or I'm never gonna be able to get a Rise. Yeah, Reverence is better than that, I think. Let's do this. We have a couple of draw cards. That's a heal. That goes. You're almost there. We could try and get that last one in. There's a Vengeance straight up. That's fine. We actually have another one. Fantastic. For spell mana purposes, I'm gonna just take this. Give me that Rise back. Thank you. Thank you very much. Get the Rise back. We're gonna have a blocker. That's fine. We can actually make it rain on open if they open attack, which I'm assuming they will. Flow is triggered. That's 8. Let's reduce that by 3. So we're only taking 5 again, just from the Gwen. We recast the Rise. We can also just Deep Meditation here. Because then it might just see the unique runes. We actually do want it to be leaving things on the board, though.
Mine will be stronger.
Or leaving things in the deck, right? So you're leveled whatever. You have 6 mana again if you have another Vengeance. So be it. So be it. Okay, so we have draw, and we have more draw. I have 3 draw, I have 4 sources of draw. This seems to make sense. Okay, boom. There we go. Come on. This. Give me... Actually, you know what? I think I can take TF. Okay, they have 9 mana. I'm gonna risk it. Draw. This would be second Rise lost if that is the case, that we lose everything on the board right now. Ruination's okay for them. They're still hanging on for something. They have something to either remove a champion or just counter, which is interesting. I don't have any draw here, unfortunately, that I can use immediately. There's a Quietus and a Thread the Needle. That's down to 2. I'm not entirely sure what that was for. I can frostbite the Gwen in any case. So that's fine. Don't want to cast Fortune Croaker. Pool Shark is fine. Could also go with that. I think I'm gonna hold some mana open here. Pool Shark is fine. You get me Fleeting Things, which is okay at the moment. Black Spear is annoying. I cannot buff. Okay, so that's 2 rises down. Should have cast Fortune Croaker probably. There's 1 left. Still got TFs. There's Darkened Harpoon. That's actually gonna be a kind of a chunky Eros at some point. It is unfortunately fleeting, but I can cast it. We got Frostbite for the 4/4. I'm gonna cast this to avoid fleeting. I do actually want that at some point. That's 14. That's fine. For every power. That doesn't have Fearsome. That's 3. Actually, that's only drain 3. Let's do this then. We have the other TF in hand. You give me back the weapon. There's a delve. There's another TF. Let's put this in the front. So we're only taking 3. The oh no, it's still fleeting. It's still fleeting, which is weird. So it's just permanently fleeting if it's not on a unit. Interesting. I didn't expect it to do that. Why is it? Okay. All right. Permanent fleeting goes between units. Or goes between equip. I didn't expect that. All right. Fair enough. Let's refill and draw. Actually, delve might be better. So we can activate for the heal. Deal 2 to the weakest, which is the 5/1 that kills a thing. Madness doesn't do anything. Let's do betrayal, I guess. Sorry, Iberos. That's unfortunate. Monocro, welcome back. Okay, so there's 3. I unfortunately can't handle that draw. There's a deep meditation. You're activated. Let's draw here. Oh, I should have played the TF first. I'm a moron. I mean, that's 5 of the fucking landmarks. I just can't do anything else. But I should have also cast this first, which I didn't do. That's a 4/4. You've got 3 hallowed procs. Can still frostbite, so we're just taking... Yeah, we're just taking the drain damage, which is going to get pumped up to 2. Forever 2. 3 damage. So the 6. There's the Kale, unfortunately. That's bad. That's just kind of bad. We do have all of these, though. There's reduce cost. There's draw 1. Let's do draw. And then I'm going to try and rely on the other runes. There's a whole bunch of procs. Amazing. Refill. Entreat. That might get me something interesting. That hits the 4/4. Or what is now a 4/4. There's a pick a card. You're at 2 of 9. Still kind of behind, unfortunately. I can't cast any of their units. Alright, let's pass here. Could have used a 3-mana spell to try and get Entreat for the Rise. We have the Rise now. So drain 3. We have to lose a TF here. You're at almost leveling point. We have the Rise. He's gonna be able to see the landmarks, so we might be able to win next turn anyway. I like the Frostbite here over Entomb because I don't want them to try and atrocity something. I think that would generally be bad. If I do that, it's 13 minus 9 to face, so we are staying at 4. Yeah, we stay at 4.
Charmed,
We freeze 8. Why can't I do math?
Easy.
Let's just freeze the Kale, I think. Only to the landmarks left. Yeah, I think the landmarks, they should be able to hang around. Yeah, we're at 9. For some reason, my stupid Poopo brain could not figure that out. Okay. So I need to avoid them having good removal. I need to avoid them having real good removal. All right, let's just pick that last one, right? Yeah. Heal a little bit. Do all the things. Hit the 0/4. There's a rune prison, finally. There we go. Have Entreat. We have Rise mana. There's Eternal Dancers. They can't rally, right? But they do have a Vengeance, but the Rise is gonna be leveling. Right, you see runes, you level, you get Spell Shield. So they'd have to ping it and also kill it. But this is Kale Gwen scary. It is a little bit scary, isn't it? I'm a wee bit afraid. Since you get Spell Shield. I'm worried about a ping, but to be fair, they don't have any pings, and I don't think they have any pings plus a Vengeance. I hope. They've cast 1 Vengeance anyway. I just need to attack. I just need to attack. Let me attack. That's all we gotta do. There's a Pale Cascade. They're looking for Rancers. One thing they don't think they have. I don't think they have one either.
Now you will understand.
Are we getting our first Rise win? Are we getting Exodia? Yo, we're getting freaking Exodia. Yo, we did it. We got it. We got the Rise. 1 mana ping and also 6 mana vengeance. 1 mana, not really. They can't really do that. I'm just stating numbers because, like, I state numbers that don't exist a lot, just because I'm doing the math out loud. Because sometimes it's like, oh, they have 8, oh, they have 5 and 3, oh, they have 6 and 2, oh, etc., etc. So I'm like, if they have 6 and 1, I know that there's not a card that exists at 1 other than like Quietus, which we don't have to worry about, or other random shit. That's probably not going to be happening. Shadow Wilds is also really bad at 1. It's just me talking out loud, being like, what can they screw me out of randomly? Was it possible them 2 copies of Thread the Needle with 7 mana? Thread the Needle? How much is Thread, actually? I don't remember. Thread is 3. Yes, they could have had 2 threads actually, because that would have been 6 total, and they had 7. So that would have been an option. You're correct. What do I think of the deck? I like it a lot. I think the TF makes a lot of sense. I enjoy that there's TF in there to help you get that draw. And we also managed to flip the tempo of that game, or not the tempo, the direction of that game at like the perfect fucking time. Also, WoW got absolutely fucked by an Azir Kale. They did Zolani with Sand Soldiers, and my god. Oh, Zolani with Sand Soldiers! The buff overwhelms Zolani with Sand Soldiers? Also, your card boy best champ, a really useful champ, not gonna lie. If there's one champ that I genuinely enjoy from Bilgewater, it's kinda TF, which I didn't expect. He's a little 4 mana 2/2, he's kinda costly, but it gets you so much value. There's so much value in the body of the TF. Shadow Isles slander? I do not mean to slander the Shadow Isles. I am just complaining about the Shadow Isles. You literally learned how to throw cards because of TF? It was your main on League of Legends? Oh shit, nice. Very familiar with the TF. Also, because we got a win with that, I'm gonna move on. So we've got Incarcious, we've got Monochrome, we've got Slorm, we've got Florida Man Dan, we've got Sky's Video, and we've got a 1v1 versus Queen here up in my queue. So I'll try to get to all of those real quick. Let me just speed run wins. Duh. Just gotta win harder. Just gotta win the most. Incarcious! P&Z Rise. Is this the Victor Rise that I saw earlier? Or something else? I'm curious now. So, Andres Color, hello! Oh, you have a deck in the hold queue. Let me add that in, Andres Color. My list of things to do rapidly balloons. Andres Color is also coming in here. Popping that in. Okay. This is Incarcious's Rise something shotguns. Fortunately, it was Pirates meta. When you're starting LOR, just bought TF and you figure what he was supposed to do. He said that when you lost to Timo Swain, if you could have gotten Rise early, it would have been pretty good. Yeah, I see it more now for sure, because he plants at the end of the round. Can you swap the deck for another one since it was from the last patch? Oh, absolutely. Or you can yeah, whatever. Swap it in for a new one, set a new one, whatever you'd like. Totally understand now that there's new cards. You don't want to do the old one versus all the new shit. What was I gonna... Oh, PS2 continues. This is Incarcious. It's gonna be up here. What is this? I have the P&Z sleeve, so I'm already like, you know, prepared and shit. It's Seraphine Rise! I get to annoy people with Seraphine. Beautiful. Caustic Rift. Deal 1 to all enemies for 3, or, you know, for 2 mana, hypothetically, which is just kind of nice. It's a better make it rain up in this bitch. Andres Color, thank you for the new deck code. Copying that in instead. So right now, this is Incarcious. We've got Monochrome, Slorn, Florida Man, Sky's Video, Queen's 1v1, and Andres Color's deck. Andres Color, I know you submitted yours earlier on the previous stream, so if you'd like that bumped up faster, let me know. Pure Prescience, Drop Border, Fallen Feline, Forward Sheep, High Note, Mystic Shot, Seraphine, Time Tree, Caustic Rift, Rise, Deep Meditation, Drum Solo, Fan Club President, Millie, hello, how are you? How's it going? What do you think of this new meta? Ooh, not Teemo. Not the Teemo. Backlight Bar and Sputtering Song Spinner. So, normal Seraphine shit. But we also have Rise for fun win cons. Check in with me in 2 days if I still call it a fun win con. Yeah, I like this loadout. We got the sleeve. We got the banger music. So we'll see. It's good. You got here late. Okay. Whenever you are available. If you're available for longer, I will keep you at the end of the queue. But always open to swap people around if need be, or if other people are flexible, so on and so forth. That is Azir. That's Mono. What? Why do you have the Mono Shurima? It is patch day. Why Mono Shurima? I think I can predict, which I do not hate. I do hate that though. I do hate that. That's not what I want an opening hand. There's the Rise! Yo, we don't have to predict for the Rise. I can just have Rise. The flex and the new skins. There are no skins. This base is your Xerath. They're not pimpin'. They must be pimpin'. Why you no pimpin', Meryl? What's this? What's this nonsense? What's this bullshit?
Remember, we're the
You know
ones who make
why?
progress happen.
You know, the thing you said you were going to do? Oh yeah, that's true. I need to pimp gods before the end of the stream, don't I? I'm adding something to my own hold queue. Don't lie to your viewers. Play the new Azir skin. Have Rise in a couple of turns. That's great. I'm gonna cast this regularly because it's just got to come down at some point. Rockhopper is annoying piece of crap. And go. Chicken nugget pimping is weird. I'm sorry. Well, I'm pimping the nugget is the thing. The nugget is not pimping. By the way, all of this was inspired by the fact that I was driving home from work and a motorcycle passed me, and it was doing the motorcycle thing. It's like it was like going in between the cars, and I just found it really funny because their license plate literally just said God Pimp, and I was like, are you God and you are pimping, or are you like the god of pimps? Are you just like top pimp up in here? Like, what's the logic? I need to understand your logic. I must know what's going on.
Nuh-uh.
Okay. I don't want to cast Rise into Vulnerable, but I will if I must. Vulnerable really sucks, actually, because I need some way of getting it around that, and I don't think I have it. What's gonna be the most scary? And Azir Xerath, I mean, they have 5-power units. Pimping gods. Oh yeah, oh, they're pimping out gods. Understandable. That actually makes the most sense of all of it. You have somebody's in Masters already? I want to know what they're playing. Because of all of the ways there are to be condemned to hellfire, blasphemy is the funniest one.
What right do I have
Yes,
to use a
if you want to really have a laugh as you go to hell, become blaspheme. You know, just like every important thing, just rip it up, tear it to shreds, say it's unimportant. Yep. Okay. I know that you can't hurt my Rise. Please don't hurt the Rise. I have so many delves. It's so good. It's so nice. It's so nice. It's so nice to delve. Okay, I mean, I can't heal him a bunch. It's just they also might have a Ruin Runner or something later, which I hope they don't. Yeah. Yeah, heal. Yeah, heal my shit.
How can the pursuit
Heal my shit.
reason?
Woo! One more and we're golden. Well, sort of golden. One more and we at least have a spell shieldy boy. And he has 6 HP then. Because there are ways to be condemned to health. Yeah, right. Yeah, yes, I read that already. Yeah. Oh, Tay1 Masters. What the fuck, man? That's a lot of landmarks. Fun facts, I'm not going to be triggering your Xerath unless you kill your own, because I intend on staying very far the fuck away from that. There's a high note. I'm just going to do this. Spell mana, draw 1. We're okay on the spell, on the mana. Let's draw. Maybe I should have taken the purple one though, actually. So boom, 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 buff, go, level, draw, another delve. Fantastic. Here we go. Leveling the
I must
rise.
fight for Runeterra.
He glows a little bit, and then the animation ends. That's it. Okay, you're the healthy 4/6. My Nexus is already at max. We have killed the little 3/1. There's a Zaruth. I'm gonna ignore Zaruth. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore Zaruth. Died has said you go to Ohio and Ohio Heaven, and Ohio Heaven is a full replica of Ohio to the very point where though its heaven meteors still drop, the heaven meteors are still a thing. God no, not the heaven meteors. I thought we were done with this. Madness. I mean, I'm just gonna try and have big chunky monkeys, and by a big chunky monkey, I mean just win the whole video game. Let me win the video game. I wish to win game. Also beat up a Zerath in the process. Okie dokie. Yes. We keep him safe, we keep him here. Wasn't shower, what did you miss? No sound because you're eating? What did you miss? Somebody fill in Sky in the chat. We're doing okay. We're trying more Rise things. Now we have Rise de la Seraphine. That's the Forsaken Bukai. How are your Bukai? To be fair, they can get rid of our landmarks because they have Shurima, but I don't think I'm worried about that. I'm gonna just have a handy dandy time casting all my things, and unfortunately killing their 2/1 instead of the 3/2, but again, I'm not really concerned. I don't need to worry about your roiling sands, and I can recast, maybe, hopefully. I might actually not be able to recast immediately. There's 2 more roiling sands. They're drawing cards. They're looking for Rite of the Arcane. There's an Azurbo. Yeah, we're alive. It's an Azurbo. Forsaken Baka. I can kill the Zera. Oh, yeah, I do just have this, huh? Just a high note. Casually hanging out. Yeah, they're out of mana. I could also just kind of not do anything. Right? Yeah, that's okay. I don't super give a shite. 2. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. So they didn't go for any of my landmarks. I was afraid of, actually not the right. I was afraid of, ooh, you're gonna bonk my Rise, but I don't care. Yeah, you're gonna bonk the Rise, but I don't care. Stun the Burb. Again, do I need to stun Burb? Because Burbo is kind of fine, right? I just need to make sure that I have landmarks next turn.
Glorious sacrifice.
Oh, but Sundisk. No matter what, opponent will be salty. Yeah. Oh, Zerath does trigger the Sundisk, right? Zerath triggers Sundisk. Level 3 still doesn't remove him, right? Leveled Zerath is deal 5 to the weakest enemy. Oh, he's a 4/6. We're fine. Opponent will be salty. The super salt. All right, so you do a thing. That's fine. Oh no, it's not fine. Wait, Wait. No, we're okay. No, but we're popping. Well, actually, no, we're popping the disc. The disc goes away. Ooh, the disc goes away, actually. I mean, I have a time trick still. Ooh, actually, wait. That's the new Shurima movie? It's still the base Shurima movie, though. It's not the upgraded one. Okay. I'm so glad Azir got an animation, though. I know that Azir is not top of the meta. Yeah, no, they kill the Rise because he's at 5 HP. That is bad. Suffice to say, that's kind of fucking bad. I don't have draw. I can't trigger draw, can I? Draw with the Delve. Oh, yeah. Let's press. No, but that puts that on the top because we No, actually, we predicted that and put that on the top. Yeah, let's run to the delve. I should have predicted before I did that. Why did I do that way? Okay, we got a drop border that just eliminates. We got Spar Keep, which doesn't do anything. I mean, luckily we didn't see a Xerath on the top anyway. Yeah, we're done. We're done. I miscounted the hourglass. I miscounted the hourglass entirely. Celestial Wonder may keep me in for a round. Yeah, it'll keep me in for a round approximately. Might as well get the landmarks down off of, off of the Seraphine. Cast a drop border. Yeah.
Heads up.
That's fine. We can survive a couple of Nexus hits. They're looking at the top of their deck. Can they obliterate landmarks in the Emperor's deck? I actually don't remember. There's draw 2, yada yada yada. Is there a way that I could have I'm not fucking dead yet! Shut the fuck up! There's a delve. I can draw off of that. We don't have a predict. They're waiting for me to surrender. That's incorrect. Again, because as long as we can live through this turn and have enough HP to spare, but I don't think we can because that's still going to be around. Draw 1. I actually need to get a target that isn't... I need to get a unit on the field so that they target... Doesn't matter because they're popping 2 Ancient Preps. 2 Ancient Preps is going to be enough to punch through both the unit and my HP. Round 2 draws and a lot of mono red rooms. Delve time. There's a drum solo. Not enough. Not enough. We have to commit this. You don't deal... Yeah, you don't deal any extra damage. We're unfortunately just kind of dead to Azir. Not Azir. Xerath still. That 1 HP miscalculation. I'm honestly kicking myself for the HP thing more than I am the predict thing. Because predict is always RNG, but I should have remembered what that... I should have remembered what the HP was going to do. Drum solo isn't going to get me anything. We're going to cast a unit here. They're still giving me a GG emote, but they have to actually get rid of shit. That's not... that's not lethal to my face. They should have gotten rid of the unit, so they're kind of... Oh, no, they're still not trolling. Again, the 2 Ancient Preps. I said that before. They've got the Ancient Preps going on. Let's try that again. Yeah, honestly, I don't give a shit about the misplay. I give a shit about not remembering that 6 HP was not enough. That's the real problem. That's the real problem. I forgot about that. The way I play around that was not really anything, right? Unfortunately, because I needed to be able to get the high note off on the Xerath, but they had Hourglass in hand. So I needed some way to kill the Xerath. I needed more P and Z damage, or I needed a way to buff the Rise's HP, but we don't have great ways of doing that, right? That are like permanent and gonna stick on the champion. Yeah, we don't really have great things to do that with. Was there a way out of that other than the predict? But even then, with the number of preps that they cast, we still would have run into the same problem of they have 2 preps, they're popping 2 landmarks. They would have hit Rise and our Nexus as well, right? Does that make sense to people? Was there a way out of that that I didn't see, like regardless of the predict? Because again, they had those 2 landmarks in hand. I feel like that was just kind of a problem. Or at least that's my general impression. No thank you. They're not gonna have great buffs at 1 and Bandle, so that dies. Is the Aatrox deck after this? We have Dwayne, and then you are up, yes. So 2 decks left, actually. Just draw better. That's not something I can fix, though. I want shit that I can fix. I can't fix my draws. I can at least fix my mental math. They have delves as well. Yeah, I am not surprised that Rise is just the meta thing now. For sure. That makes a lot of sense. That resolves is on top of the landmark. Interesting. Okay, let's pass here. Let's world rune it out. See what they have. That's a high note. Okay. Draw champion, so they have Rise. I do not. Or they have Nora. They have Nora. Ooh, fantastic. Can we get that deal damage to the weakest? No? Okay. Let's go with... Do I get hit by that? I can actually just high note it again, which is kind of hilarious. Yeah, let's high note that shit again. You're never hitting with your Nora, ever. I will not allow you the Nora kill. The Nora... I will not permit you a Nora elusive portal damage. Oh, you have the fancy Zillion emote. Nice! The Jinx is mostly at your emote, not your emotions. There's a junk construct. Okay. We have Delves. I need to get a Rise somehow. We don't have the draw in hand now, unfortunately. They have stopped responding. They responded! Yeah! Okay, I have a lot of Seraphines. Let me... down a Seraphine here. It's 2 at 9. Let's actually do this. Heal, 2 mana. 2 mana is kind of nice. So there's a draw, and we hit Rise. Excellent. There's a draw and a portal, but we got the Rise. We got that Rise, baby. That's a Bomber Twins. Unfortunate Bomber Twins, but okay. All right, time to plop this Rise, and we have Rise and Seraphine. Hypothetically, they of course hit a jump construct off of a portal, which is just rude. That is just rude. We also, or we could just, you know, level Rise here. What the fuck am I talking about? We can just level Rise. I would, I think, prefer to do that, honestly. Portalception! The portals, they become infinite. I actually kind of like this. I could hold it. They might not attack then in that case. 4 mana and Bandle. Bandle Rise. I mean, this is it doesn't matter. Let's just cast this into Rise. I wonder if they have a Rise. That'll be kind of interesting to find out. There's another junk construct, so they arguably do not have that. Let me get my Rise going. Sky, welcome back. How was food? A lot of people getting food up in the chat today, and by many I mean at least more than, well, at least a couple of you. How was dinner, guys? I personally earlier this evening had a lovely Parmesan chicken thing that I was a frozen dinner that I quite enjoyed, actually. It was very good. I need to find me some delves eventually. I do need delves eventually. Let's preserve 2 HP here. Ugh, eating, cringe. I know. How dare I, as a human being, have dietary needs? Ugh, disgusting. Not actually. Do eat food healthfully. Do have a healthy relationship with food. You got short ribs? Ooh, nice. I approve of this. Not that you need my approval, but you know. This is unfortunate. Broken, welcome back as well. How's it going? I would like to predict and draw maybe. How's Rise been doing? Rise has been kind of tearing it up, not gonna lie. Get nourishment from the tears of people who complain about Seraphine. Amazing, amazing. Okay. Unfortunately, that's terrible for a mana. I can't actually do anything with the Rise here, which does kind of suck. That's 9 mana. I could just pass here potentially, or like try and predict on the top. That's a Hexite crystal, which is very fancy. I don't need another Seraphine, thank you. Okay, so we have Hexite. They know we have Hexite. That is a chicken. And there's a bop chicken. Oh, it's a mini bar. Okay, well, there goes that plan of mine. Understood. Have a nice day. Gotta pass out some of work in the morning, but we'll catch the 1v1 next time. Queen, thank you for sticking it out for a while, and apologies that I could not get to it today. But do appreciate you stopping by and also hopping into the IGN DMs. So I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for coming by anyway. I'm gonna just deal damage to their face. Time for some face damage. They're down to 7. They're gonna get portals, unfortunately, but I think the Nexus HP hit was worth. Queen, I'm gonna bump your 1v1 to the hold queue, which is up here. Yes, thank you. That's a lot of. What is that? Why did they get so many things? What the fuck is that? Wait, I wanna. Why can't I see what that is? Oh, patrol wardens is what it is. I don't know why that's fucking blurp for a second. That's a lifesteal. I don't actually like that they have lifesteal.
Not on my work site, Bob.
That's down to 9. They're at 12. Fan club president Seraphine can come down. That seems kind of okay. I also need to predict and draw though, potentially. Maybe I should have put something in front of the 5-5. I don't know. I can tank it because our win con is elsewhere, of course. But let's see. Fries. Okay, there's a drop border. That's not exactly what I wanted. Let's do a free prescience here because maybe we can predict our way into something good, like a rise. That's not it. Nope, that's not it, unfortunately. I'm gonna fan club. Spirits Unleashed, Out of the Way, and Moonlight Affliction. Spirits Unleashed is very funny. Out of the Way is not the most useful. Moonlight Affliction. Can I stop their units from blocking for a win because they're 12? I don't know. I feel like we don't need Moonlight Affliction because the Rise is just gonna go face and win, hypothetically. So we don't need stats. I feel like Moonlight is just kind of a better unit in case they have something that we really want to silence.
Fine. Are you all aligned for tickets too?
Hello. Also for 2 mana, I mean, it's just kind of a steal. It's kind of a good deal, honestly. Let's cast the Seraphine. There's a troll chant, pretty decent card. That's 6 of 6. So we do have the High Note active finally. Got a Delve in the hand. They've got Free Prescience off of Conchologist. That's a good one for Conchologist, unfortunately. There's the Rise! Can we do anything here? I have this. Unfortunately, that's kind of it. We can draw with this, though. Alright. Deal 2. Or just generate a Rune Prison. Weakest enemy. Oh, but we have the other thing on the field. Right. Let's do this. Let's summon that. Let's overwrite the 1/3 drop border. Let's get all of our procs going. Boom, 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 boom. Heal my Nexus a little bit. Get that Rune Prison going. Deal 2 to the weakest enemy. They're casting a they're casting a Delve of their own. Fair enough. Have a nice day. Still don't have any draw, which kind of does suck. Rise, you would have been perfect here if only I could get a card. If I had Time Trick now. But then I still need to cast the Delve anyway. That's deal 2 to the weakest enemy. So that's deal 2 to my Seraphine. Not my Seraphine! She's at 6 and 9. We're not gonna quite get there this turn. 12 is also unfortunately a little unfeasible from here. I could rip the High Note. Don't really want to. Moonlight Affliction, I don't need this turn. Back Alley Bar discounts my stuff, but I also don't really have board. They have 8 mana. I kind of just want to wait for draw and hold the Rise. Because as long as I can live another couple of turns, we're okay. That's Rise Nora. They only have 2 shards, but they have where everyone's going to be enlightened, so they're going to have mana should they pull Rise, which they do. It's not leveled, luckily. I can deal 4 damage to it, which is unfortunately short a damage. I think having actually Rise down would just be better, though, because they're down to 2. They can't stop him from existing now. He's just kind of there. Can't block this round. I could do it on those 2. We get only 4 in. Okay.
I will stand this madness
Look at
no
all those
longer.
things. There's a sputtering song spinner. Sputtering is okay. There's a realm. A
cannot
realm.
linger.
What? Attack with the rise, it would trigger the runes again with the leveled rise. Oh, you're right, actually. I'm forgetting that whole Brock. Yeah, no, it does attack. I keep thinking it's a win con attack. It is a win con attack, but it also does other things. Yes, you're correct. Troll Chant Ping spell shield off. We still can't kill it. We can still silence it though. That's a steal 2. Okie dokie. I do want to keep Seraphine alive. There's the level. Let's pop that spell shield off of him.
I am the Rune Mage.
In the off chance they can pump out 5. They've only got 3 right now. Let's do this, though. Get that spell shield off. Keep our Seraphine alive. They have a 4/6. That's a group shot on mine. That's probably a mini morph coming down then. So which means I have lost second rise, unfortunately. He is the Rune Mage. Enjoying the Earth board? I am quite enjoying the Earth board, actually. It's quite good. So the second we see landmark 4, or God forbid landmark 5, we need to do something about him. He is activating, but he is not spell shielded, which is kind of great. That heals him, but also I can just do 2 and 1 and Mystic, and then they lose a rise. I lose my Seraphine. I could... It's 2 damage, right? You're at 7 of 9. I can actually level the Seraphine here. The Masters player is using timelines with Sejuani. Oh, interesting. Let's do that. Let's draw 1. I mean, let's just draw, I guess. If I have draws, that's fine. There's Seraphine. My opponent is emoting like crazy. He went versus Rise Shadow Isles and experience both Prospect Flightus and Top 53 Vengeance. That seems about my whole experience too, yes. Let's do that. That's some nice buffs there off of that Ancestral Laboon. We do love a good Laboon. And let's do this as well. There's a Mystic Shot. We're committing that mana. We got a 2/1. They can probably still remove it. I should have thought about the Mystic Shots, and I fucking didn't because I did not register in my tiny teeny brain that that would actually duplicate. So they have a Pokey Stick. They kill Seraphine. Understandable. We actually hold on to our 3/3. They don't have any units except the 4/3. We actually did still need that. We needed the Seraphine if we wanted to get that blocker out of the way, but we didn't actually need to worry about that. So that was just kind of silly. I'm gonna fucking delve. Imagine Malding when playing against Seraphine. That's so last patch. Oh, yes. Rise. Rise, baby. Rise to the occasion. Drum solo. Deal 2 there. Okay. Let's draw 1. There's a sputtering song spinner. Let's draw 2, I guess. The ping animation took so long. It did take a very long time. That is a 6/6 fan club. Thank you, Enlightened Boon Lady. Whoever that Enlightened Boon Lady is, she did a lot of work. There's a rise. Okay, you don't have all of the land Merkles, which is very good. That's quite nice. So I do not feel like dealing with your shit today. So they're gonna try and delve. I am gonna silence the shit out of that once I can. I hate... Actually, we need to only... We don't actually need a ton of mana for that. Let's do this first. Gifts from Beyond, Powder Kegs. Gifts is fine. Is our hand okay? Our hand is actually going to start running out, which is unfortunate. Stun is okay. Actually, Stun is also okay. We're gonna lose 1 though. Or not, we just barely got it. Okay, so let's deal 2. They're gonna try and delve to get the 4th one. We then, I think, stun in response so that he can't attack. Mystics are for phase, but unfortunately we're violating that rule. Or they just attack open, alright. That's also acceptable. We got this. that trades into that. Have a Mystic Shot. I forgot they would just open attack to get value. That's also extremely fair. Let's kill this to draw cards, because there's a chance we can find a Rise. Why must you face Rise every game? God help me. It's because he's the new fun do random shit card. Well, not random shit. He's a very, I think if people are just enamored by Exodia, which, like, I do understand. I do understand that. I don't, Time Trick, I guess? Glumpus? Oh my god, an 8/10 Rise. I will take that. I shall accept the 8/10 Rise, yes. Don't destroy my landmarks! Don't destroy my landmarks! You can't destroy my landmarks, very hopefully. Alright, okay, here we go. I have a full hand. Bye, Seraphine! Didn't need you anyway, bitch! Alright, you need a couple of interactions here. You need that Stress Defense Mini-Morph shit, if you have it. That's one card. One card does not solve your problems. 2 cards does solve your problem, unfortunately. There's a Pokey and a Wallop, so they do trigger a stun here. I could silence it, but that takes away everything, and also I can't silence my own unit, because it is indeed only only for enemy units, which very much sucks. I'm kind of dead in the water here. That's a thick boy. He is a very thick boy. Well, time to wait. Time to sit around and wait. Oh god, but their Rise is gonna do stuff, isn't it? This doesn't deal damage to champions, unfortunately, and I really fucking need it to. That activates on my Rise. Yeah, I can't silence it before opening turn, and I'm assuming they have that last delve. The only chance we have is we have 6 damage, or this Moonlight Affliction triggered. I can burst speed activate Moonlight Affliction, but that's it. Let's try this. There's the delve, so they do have it. I don't have landmark removal. Follower, that's not gonna work. That's full heal. They're just gonna activate that full heal at the start of the next turn. Again, I cannot silence. Unfortunate. I think we've lost then. Because I need this at burst speed, and they had a stun in hand from Vandal. Alright. Unfortunate. Attack proc just goes. Attack proc just goes. Here we go. Alright.
Now you will understand.
Here we go.
Enough.
Unfortunate. We got a Shen emote finally. You know, I gotta say, at least the animation is a lot faster than the Fiora animation, because the Fiora one takes forever. At least when I lose to Rise, to be fair, at least when I lose to Rise, I feel less like I'm being bullshitted than when I lose to Fiora. Because I think personally, there's nothing as rage-inducing as Fiora's win con, because there's nothing interesting about it. Fiora is fucking boring as fuck. At least Rise, I can actually hunt for cards. Like, I'm actually doing things to try and generate value. Whereas Fiora is just like a bitch on a stick, and then you slap some people with it, and then you win the game. Hopefully. I think that's incredibly boring and should not exist. But here I am with the Rise Seraphine instead, which I'm sure some people hate more. Let's not keep Seraphine. Maybe Fallen Feline. I keep finding drop borders in my opening hand. Let's do Forge Chief.
Let's get to work.
Do you want to give me mana? Do you have a trade for the 2/1?
Coming through.
Let's get 2/1. They do not trade that. Pass here. Yeah, if you guys are having fun discussing the expansion in the way that you are, go for it. If you're not, don't. As long as you guys are actually enjoying the discussion, just keep that in mind. That's my only request, is your streamers. Rise good, no Rise bad. No, you bad. Everyone is bad. Why do I have 2 drop orders? I'm also bad. There's the Rise, thank God. Give me that shit. Give me that motherfucker. I'm gonna cast my drop orders. I have nothing else to do. There's one more somewhere, which great. Eventually I'll find it. That's a jury rig regularly cast because they know I have shit. They don't want to face my shit, which is understandable. Have a nice day. We're gonna just open swing. That's 6 damage. They block the 2 1s, obviously. We're still getting in 2 damage at least. Here we go. That's fine. So go with the Rise. He'd probably go with Real Prescience. He does the Delvey thing. Toxic Riff is really nice versus the Acorns, though, but I think I prioritize Rise. What are they discounting? Do they have Glorious Evolution?
Man will always fight.
I'm hoping not. I'm assuming
die.
no, that you don't need Glorious in a deck like Victor Rise, because it's kind of expensive. I mean, it makes the Delves augment in 1 mana, and the Landmarks 1 mana. Deep Meditation got discounted. Okay, so that's not anything like the Glorious Evolution. Rise will be good eventually. Hard to fathom someone saying Rise is good. How good does Rise seem? Feel like Demacia is just too good right now. Everyone is playing Rise, so it definitely makes sense that his win rate is tanked hard. Aatrox has solid decks. You've seen 4 Rises and 1 versus all of them. Here's the thing, that's also, I feel like it's a very personally dependent thing as well, right? Because I play horribly with decks that have a good win rate, and vice versa. I will sometimes have a deck that is like tier 2 or whatever, and I can beat tier 1 decks. It really depends. My personal perspective on this is it's not gonna matter until like much later. Like a week from now, I think much better to try and figure out what the fuck is going on. I do want the stun, I think, for the Victor, because it's going to try and kill Rise on the next turn. Probably Caustic Rift for the Acorns. We might actually be able to trigger Flow as well. Yeah, that's going to straight up kill Rise if it's allowed. I should play Rise Victor. I actually really like the look of Rise Victor. That seems like it might be fucking fun. Next turn, we have draw, we have removal. Fan club president, maybe? Matters is which deck is the most infuriating to play against. a very valid benchmark as well. Still trying to start the holy word of Dwayne. Dwayne is amazing, though. I'm sorry, are you implying that Dwayne is less than amazing? Are you refusing the holy word? You can't do that. That's not allowed. So I am gonna lose Rise because it rolled Spell Shield, because of course it fucking did. I don't like that either. I need another Rise. That's a Hexite Crystal. Oh! Hexite Crystal actually does allow me to stun things. If I can. They're gonna cast Rise. That's gonna be annoying. They only have 1 landmark at least. We're gonna try and keep ours alive, I think, is the plan. Oh, Caustic Rift does too. I'm forgetting Caustic Rift, the card that I was talking about nonstop a turn ago. Hey, I'm stupid. Yeah, I know. I know you want to do that. I realize that you are indeed attempting to do that, and I wish you to not, please. Thank you very much. Fuck your Acorn. Sorry, Acorn. 9 Rises today, 4 Aatrox, and 5 Kale. What is Dwayne? Jin Swain Annie, yeah. Dwayne the Flock Stunson is the full title, the full proper title. Okay, please don't reroll Spell Shield. That would suck. You're also almost leveled, which is terrifying. You got Fearsome, and that's fine. I'm not blocking with my Rise anyway. That's not part of the plan. He'll trigger Flow. That's the Piltover and Tailstones. You're destroying a landmark, I presume? Just going for that Shard of Madness? No, you're going for that. That's rude. Mystic Shot? If it's a Mystic Shot, I have nothing. It's a 2 Piltover Tailstones. That's a level off of the Victor as well. Rage Dwayne. Why do I not have Prage? That's a good fucking question. I'll add that to my list of things to investigate. I have a bunch of things. Furious Wielder. Oh yeah, those Furious Wielder Caitlyn is another thing to investigate. But I should probably put that in. Thank you for pointing that out. Repent or face the judgment of Dwayne. Alright, fine! I have heard the word, I shall respect it. None of this is really helping. You know, none of this is super great. 2 mana, heal, that's a Rune Prison. I mean, I'll take the stun. Stun is probably better than nothing. Heal, boom, prison, boom, high note, 2 damage, Hexite Crystal is 4 damage. That's great. This is the 10-5, unfortunately. Yeah, it doesn't even need to worry about... I don't need to worry about blockers because I can't block anything. That's tough, which is absolutely horrendous for what I'm trying to do and talking about here. We'll just do meditation. I really need to play Victor Rise. That's the deck that I think I'm the most interested in, because every time I lose to Turbo Victor, the Victor both times that I've seen this has won the game on its own, or gotten close enough that basically it's keyword soup, and then also there's a Rise to be concerned with. So I really like that build. Does anyone have a copy of that deck? Has anyone played that? I really like it. Yada yada yada. Prison, save me! Save me! Also, maybe I can draw a champ. No. Okay. That's fine. I didn't need a champ. Champions? Oh, overrated. Oh, so overrated. Who needs those? Oh, God. Yes. Yes, I will not die to this day. I will not die this day! Victor! No! Put that back! Okay, wonderful. We hit by an acorn. I could have killed the acorn. I probably should have killed the acorn. Let's cast a free delve! Weakest, draw 1. Let's draw. I want the draw. I need something. Other than a fucking drop order. Progress Day, drum solo, there's that. I like how the Rune Prison, for some reason, always pops over to the right. Like it doesn't, it always goes over here, regardless of what else is going on, which I just kind of find fucking funny. I think the one elusive Kale card and Nahira will single-handedly shoot elusives to tier 0. I was playing with it earlier and I kept getting really close. I was trying to do a version of Bard Kale, which like almost worked. It kept like almost working. Maybe? I don't actually want any of those things. Let's cast this. There's a high note. There's a delve into the past. Well, we're gonna delve into the fucking past again, I guess. 2 mana, weakest enemy. Mana doesn't help. I guess deal 2. I mean, at full HP, but Victor is still doing his thing. I'm gonna have these forever though, and they are, it is discounting, which is nice. Eventually it's gonna be free. I just need to sit here and wait, and unfortunately also sit there and wait for their Rise. Their Rise is currently killable though. It is a 3/5. We do have 2 high notes and a Mystic Shot and a Hexite Crystal. So Rise is manageable if they do not excessively delve. That is Spell Shield. I think the answer is no. I think the answer is fuck no. Fuck off. Seraphine is a what now? 7 of 9. Can I get a Seraphine win? I need something. Imperfectionist is copying Rises or Delves? I'm not sure which it is. It's Rises. They're copying Rise, as you should. As you should, they copy Rise under... Yep, have a nice day. I really don't want to dump my hand here. I can do all of this on the response the next turn. They have to cast 2 before he level, or 2 more before he levels. Think I can hold my cards and my spell mana? There's a sputtering song spinner. There's the drum solo. They're gonna try and level this turn with the discounts, or like level the rise and win. Elusives were already tier 1. Oh no. How much respect do I feel like throwing into the garbage by playing elusives again to masters? I could lose a significant amount of goodwill if it means I climb fast. Climbing fast is always pretty worth. It is a deck you also use to masters? Ooh, is it a repeat time? That's so many rises. I don't want to know how many rises are in your deck. You have 33 cards left. That's just fucking unreasonable, by the way. Legionary Charge doesn't draw me anything, right? I mean, I could make something 5, which is not terrible. Crowd Pleaser gives me some utility. Disintegrate is a very nice card, though. Disintegrate is a beautiful fucking card. Excuse me, would you like to attack or do anything with your 4 mana that you have left? You would! Yes! Ah, good! Yes. Fantastic. We like it. We do appreciate it. That's a shirt of Valiance. So you do some things somewhere. That's almost a leveled rise. I have thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts. So Hexite Crystal can go. Hexite Crystal reduces that down to 3. Hino reduces it further. Mystic Shock kills it. We have Disintegrate as well for something else. 100% better. Diamond 4 with Aatrox Vein. Ooh, Aatrox Vein. Yeah, that's another deck I definitely have to fucking try. Played no Aatrox the entire stream. Your Aatrox deck is gonna be first. Your Aatrox deck is currently first. Yes, in the series of what are we doing here? I don't want it to level. I cannot allow it to level, I think. I do not think I can allow it to level. I think I wanna try that to get both champions out of the way. They don't have mana for a new one. We have a prison left if they are able to do something. But I think this works. That does work. They got rid of the Rise and the Victor here, so we've reset a little bit, but they just have so many more Rises. But I don't think it really matters, unfortunately. Ah, there it goes. 0 mana. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, good Lord. Victor deck and a Rise deck, isn't it? Yeah, that's why I kind of like the idea of running it. Because it seems like it would be fun. All right, I'm gonna just take 4 here. Not Dwayne. What are we doing in the queue here, actually? Let me take a look. Oh, yeah, we have Dwayne and then we have Sloran's deck. Sorry. So it is Dwayne first, and then we get Aatrox finally after so many hours of other stuff. Also, I just realized I've been streaming for 3 hours, and I do have to go to bed eventually. So I might only be able to get through. Let's hit Aatrox and then see what time it is. Because I've been so distracted by just honestly kind of having fun with the expansion that I kind of just let the time go by. I do need to do other things as well. All right, so boom, delve into the past. Deal 2 to the Rise, fantastic. Another delve, fantastic. I will make the last, there's Glorious. I knew they had fucking Glorious Evolution. Fucking knew it. I hate it, but I knew it. Scammed viewers? I'm not trying to scam the viewers. I'm sorry. I have work in the morning and stuffs and things. All right. I will draw cards and hopefully draw me a Rise. I could just draw a Rise. That is a delve, which does draw me a card. I get more cards. I get so many cards. A Victor. That's okay. All right. Rise. It's not a Rise. It is a delve. That doesn't help. That doesn't fucking help. Rise. Unfortunate. Deeply unfortunate. That becomes a 3/3 with quick attack. That's about it though. Keep delving into the past. I have delved so far, and yet I can do nothing. I'm gonna attack. Wait, 4, 5, 9, and 3 plus augment. I can't really attack. All right, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just sit here with my runes and suffer in silence. Not silence, actually. I'm gonna be very loud about my suffering. You suck, Moral. Oh god, getting outvalued. Oh dear. Oh dear god. Burgundy, yes, too many delves. Stop that. Forge, nope. Ah, damn. I will rewrite the 1-3 with the fan club. Presidente, help me. Get me a board wipe. Can you find me ruination? No, you can't find me. I need you to find me 5 mana ruination. Can you do that very politely right now, fan club? It's over, unfortunately, a little bit. I don't even remember. I don't even remember how many attempts it was with this rise. I feel like I'm in a tunnel of rise, and it just never ends. Eventually, I must escape him. They suck, as in like they suck in terms of their power level, or they just suck to go against. Because both are valid, honestly. Can I cycle my fan club president? I can. Holy shit, that's hilarious. I'm too busy thinking about other things now. I'm gonna oh, but I have to play it. Never mind. I can cycle it, but that was the complete wrong thing to do. Yeah, I know. Whatever. Yes, you win. Haha. Bye. Okay, well, I have this then.
Come on, people.
How many voice lines does Rise have? Anime taught us power scaling is bullshit. That's true, it did. It very much did do that. Good chat opponent had plays Rise, reduces HP to 0 anyway. Okay, so I can stun the victor. We're in the same situation as before. Does that help? No. There's a chance of the attack with the Rise, though, and then I might be able to kill it with the Legionary Cloud Pleaser. Crowd Pleaser. I might be able to do that. That's probably not gonna happen, because they're gonna try and get that last one. And then I'm gonna suffer. We knew that already, but you know. Yep, there we go. We're dead. Can't have 5 non-units on your board. You'll have to win consistently. Yeah, I'm curious to see how the consistency of this does actually end up. Yep, there we go. I guess I could have technically made it a 5-5, but I don't need to do that because I would have lost anyway. So here we go. Are they waiting for me to surrender like an absolute fucking bitch?
Let's go.
They for some reason waited for a hot minute there. I don't know why. Don't wait for surrenders. Attack. Always attack. Always only attack. Okay, I'm gonna put that Rise down for a bit. We have a request for Dwayne, so we're gonna do Dwayne, and then we're gonna, I think, round out the stream with Aatrox. Which does unfortunately put Florida Man Dan, your deck, Sky, your video, and Andre's color. Actually, Andre's color, I'll do you today. I'll do your deck today just to make sure that I do actually get to it. Because I don't want to keep leading you on, being like, I'll play the deck today and then not do it. So we'll do that today for sure as well. Where am I? Dwayne. Here we go. And with the Dwayne here. Tragic. I know, I'm sorry. Oh, I spent too much time on that initial Kale testing. Needed to drop the Kale a little bit faster. We've got Flow. It's just Flow Rise. Flow Rise. 3 Boom Crew rookies is too many. But thank you for the thought. Once again, top decking 3 ofs like a boss. We got some kind of curve here. I actually appreciate having some kind of curve. That we're gonna ignore. Our opponent will hopefully ignore the fact that we are playing an old set of cards. I have joined the ranks of those who are not playing expansion decks on the day of the expansion. Although, remind me to do the push-ups after this match if I forget. I deserve that punishment, though. Definitely deserve it. I'm sorry! Death's Hand, yep. Got a turn 1 drop, or nah? Vestian Disciple? What are they doing? I don't know. But they're taking fucking forever, so hello. You got it or no? Okay, you got no shit. Excellent. Here we go. Boom, rookie. Let's do it. Do you know if Swain and Jin spins in a circle holding? Did you know if Swain and Jin spin a circle holding hands, you get a jwaddle? Also, Scorpy, after flooding yourself with tears, have found the Mono Noxus deck of the patch. Incredible! Mono Noxus is exciting. Freljord card pack. It doesn't match anything else on their board, but you know what? We'll accept it. It's okay. They're allowed to have the Freljord card back. At least my board music is epic. Oh yeah, this board music is amazing. Plus there's this guy and he's doing a pose and like it's just cute. He is Chad, and I appreciate it. I'd like to Monosoul. Potentially. You have Yi, you do not have Rise. That's a delve, okay, understandable. Have a nice day. Refill 2 spell mana. Okay, we're gonna do this.
Whoa, I can see the magic.
So you're gonna start triggering eventually. They're dealing 2 to the soul, okay. Mana Soul? Yep, they're dealing 2 to Mana Soul. Can't do anything about it. They're also getting a 2-1 out of that. I'm gonna just ignore it. We kind of have to, unfortunately. Demolitionist can go down. We can shoot the 2-1 down with the best hand at least. That's a lot of fucking fervors, but I'll take it.
For the Empire.
A Jwaddle. A Jwaddle. It is a Jwaddle. It's amazing. No new cards, but it's the Bonk Annie. Bonk Annie! After suffering, you need comfort? Oh no. Expansion fucking wrecking people already. Okay. That's the Shard of Madness. You get the Rune Prison thingy-majiggy, what's it? Excellent. I don't give a shit. I do actually kind of want to do this first. So let's do that. They have 2 mana. Oh, they're gonna have Rune Prison. They're gonna have the Rune Prison anyway. Let's do this after combat then. Because I want the Bunku Riki proc on top of everything else before that actually happens. Let's try and shoot the lifesteal down. They might have some kind of buff, but they can't buff its HP really. That's a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. There's a few Prescience. I'm honestly like an attack and a couple of fervors away from lethal. So that's positive news. So positive. There's a stagehand as well. I don't want you to heal. I do not actually wish you to do any healing of the sort. Let's just bring him down to 6, I think. Jin is at 6 to 12. He's not going to level in time, I think, for the next attack, but he's at least going to be doing stuff. There's a time trick. They're looking for a counter spell. We also have a stun in the blocker. They top-decked something off of the Prescience. So if they have a Rise, I think I need to ignore him, unfortunately. I think I have to try to ignore him until I confirm that I don't have lethal. If I don't have lethal, then I can potentially Fervor Flock him. I'd rather save that for something else. Also, if Swain could show the fuck up, or Annie, that would also be more direct Nexus damage. That is a Unworthy Soul. That's a lot of mana to counter, but okay. That's okay. I still deal 2 to your Nexus. I still deal 2 damage to your fucking Nexus and get my Jin going. So that's 3 damage. So same amount because you recalled the unit. Taking the flock would have been more value in your hand, actually, which is just very funny. There's an Arachnoid Sentry. Let's just do a stun on the 2-1 and see what happens. Let's see, what else could we do? I think we want to stun that 2-1.
We are at the threshold of something
because they need blockers
great.
now. Jin can come down. That will be 1, 2.
Our purpose
It will only be
calls us. We
2
cannot turn away.
increased. There's the Rise.
This is over.
That's not leveled yet, but they can get the level now if they have that in hand. I could also just go for face, right? I can also just kind of go face. Opponent avoided 3 damage to take 3 damage. Yeah, Rise here, or not Rise, my Jin here. I could also just stun the Rise and swing. I can just stun the Rise and swing. What the fuck am I doing? Let's do that, I think, because then we're just looking at a shitload of damage to face. We have a Fervor afterwards. They have the Rune Prison, but that's actually only on 1 target. They can get another... Actually, no, they can't delve if they want to cast Rune Prison. They cannot delve this turn because they're not discounting anything. So we're okay on that front. They can still poke my stuff, but we're probably going to get the proc off of Broomcrew Rookie at least, which gets us almost to lethal damage. And also our units are chunky. Aatrox Akshan. Oh yeah, I was seeing the deck list for Aatrox Akshan a little bit. That looks like lethal to me. To me, that looks like lethal. That looks like a whole lot of damage to face. So I think we played that correctly. They're looking at the 4-2. We have enough to go around. We can also just, yep, or they can just go away. Yeah, aggro wins. You know what I was saying about not seeing an aggro or like a really strong aggro deck yet in the meta? Well, I'm playing it now. Whoops, I got it. I'm the one doing it now. Dwayne's supremacy indeed remains unchallenged. Relatively unchallenged, honestly. Slorn and Andres Color, you guys are up next, and then I will do the other 2 submissions I got this evening. Tomorrow, or whenever you guys are able to come back, Sky and Florida Man Dan. Thank you for your patience, and hopefully you're understanding. It's 11:20, and I do need to go sleep soon. Viewer, Slurn, finally, the man. Let's import. We're looking at this one. I need to craft all the things as well. No, thank you. I will not be reverse thanked. Okay. Anaka is the buff. We want, of course, to cast the big Justicus thingy. 2 Acathian or Mirages, with the, of course, the Darken equipment to get the big world endy thingy. Yeah. Catch, Steadfast, Darken Bloodletters, Darken Halberd, Darken Stafffish Fight, Pester Sight Broadwing, Darken Aegis, Darken Harp, not Harpoon, Harp, Lodestone, Darken Spear, Zealous Ranger Knight, Faithful Wolf Dog, Vayne, Concerted, Aatrox, Word of Acathian, Champion Strength. Also, when did we get that? We got it a couple weeks ago now. I didn't make a huge announcement about it, but yes, you can redeem VIP if you wish to. Versus people, you're scared of this new environment. Also, Monochrome, thank you for coming by. Get some good rest. Appreciate you having you in the chat as always. Yeah, I think it was a few weeks ago, if I'm remembering correctly. So you make a whole bunch of things. So you got the World Ender. You draw the Aatrox. We have that, and we've got this. Associated cards. There are so many associated cards. YBBB VIP when push-ups. Oh yeah, I owe you 5 push-ups. Sorry. Let me go do that real quick. Down. That's too far down. No, that's about right. That's okay. Fuck it, chair. Bye, chair. Go. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. My abs, they continue to complain, but it's okay. Okay. Aatrox time. Aatrox time, let's go. Whew. I need to remember how to fucking do all this dark and shit. I need to learn how to do this dark and shit. Watch me lose 3 times in a row. Hopefully not. Where did he go? Here he is. Here's the man. You're facing someone on their first Rise game? Oh my god. Let's equip the little Rost. We're Darkens now. We're gonna go in thematically. I'm thematic as fuck! Good luck with that first Rise game to your opponent. I hope they lose to you. I hope they get their ass beat. This is, Otage Namor? Ne Amor? I don't know how to pronounce that. That is the Ionia version again. What am I doing? Alkin? Okay, there's some Durkins. Well, I'm gonna do this for now. Eventually the 2-2 shall be bigger. We have the Vayne on 3, the lovely 3 Vayne. Let's see, this is your deck? Andre's Color, this is actually Slorn's deck. Did you guys send me the same deck? If so, I can, I'm happy to take a different submission from you, Andre's Color, or we can count this as both, whichever people would prefer. Harp. So that's a 4-2 now with the tough. Ranger Knight, give equip +1/+1 for the round. I think we just want to go with the Vayne, right? Is it not just always play Vayne? There's an Elkin. Let's see if I kind of want to swing with the 4-2 potentially. Gonna be as slow as fuck. Oh. Yours has Quinn. Oh, okay, yeah, then it's definitely a different version at least. Also, Pumpkin, hello, welcome back. Yeah. 3 dex codes from you for the price of 1. Okay. I cannot stop you. Elkin? Could I get an Aatrox? Could I have an Aatrox? An Aatrox. I was like, I was about to be like, Rost? Because I was looking at the board and they're both just big red darkened dudes. But, this is not. This is Rost. That is a deal 2 to the weakest enemy, so that will be a hitting mat 2. That's understandable. Have a nice day. Let's do this.
Ranger Knight serious. Have you found the trail?
Ranger Knight, follow me.
Oh, we can also Roar of Acathia. I've never cast this card. Let's try and Roar of Acathia. There's the fucking Aatrox. Okay. Let's do this because I can't do anything else really. That's a good board, I think. Oh, this is kind of fun. I like this. Hi, buddy. Good timing, sir. Or at least okay timing, sir. Oh, they have Deny! Fancy, understandable. Have a nice day. I don't have any more mana, though, which kind of sucks for me. It does kind of suck for me. They're hitting the 2-3, which actually doesn't kill it, which is nice. Oh, and they didn't do anything else. All right.
Death.
It's a 5-3. We can put the Vayne in. There's only 1 mana over there. They're healing 2. It's 2-2 still. Now it dies. Summoned, yeah. There's the big champion strength, but I don't have the right mana for it, unfortunately. They cannot delve super easily here. This will go down, so the Aatrox is, I think, relatively safe here.
You would destroy all.
Okay, so there's that. There's the World Ender. There's the heal. There's the Shard of Madness that gives the stun. That pings the 2-2 here. Can't stop that. Rise is almost leveled. It's going to be leveled next turn. You can't keep up, can you, buddy? You have regen, so you should be fine. Regen. Discount World Ender. 8 is the Ball Cooks. 6 mana just plays Zalani. The small Zalani. There are so many Zalanis to keep track of now. So many. That's fine. I think that's fine. We don't have the champion's strength, but we might be able to get it next turn. They're probably going to have another counter spell. Ah, yes, they're stunning the Aatrox. They're getting a Delve, so they're going to hit Vayne here because the other 2/2 died. Unless they can suddenly somehow buffer, but I don't think so. So the Aatrox goes down. They have a response here. There's that, spell mana, King Vayne. There's a level on the Rise. By attacking with Darkens. Oh yeah, I know how the World Ender works. I think I was confusing it with Strike, but oh no, it's striking. It is. I was correct. It strikes. Okay, so I was right. It triggers off with the strikes.
Damn you.
That part makes sense. I think we're done here. Let's do this 6/6 swing, free attack despite the stun, counterspell, notify, understandable. 7 is just not. I mean, I could summon the regular Zolani. Gives me a body, but they're probably just going to be able to delve, right? And I could try and hold mana for the champion's strength. But we're actually going to go up to 8 next turn anyway, and I don't really have any reason to sit around waiting for counter spells, do I? Zoe Team Elusive Spammers are the scum of the earth. I'm sorry. I do apologize for that. So Sterado might be coming out. And we're probably going to lose to the Rise. So that's always exciting. They're looking for Delve. They have a Delve. They're going to have... maybe not all of it. So they only have 5 left. There's another shard. That's great. That is indeed a stun. Or it's a deal 2, not a stun, right? Gonna do that. It's a 10, 10, and 8, 5. I mean, I can't stop them if they have a level anyway. I cannot stop them should they have a level. If I do this, I mean, we maybe level an Aatrox, we get a 10-6, we get the 10-10. I don't have anything really to equip unless I want to just cast this. I mean, I could just cast a unit. I think Champion Strength is better. You don't apologize. Honors Color, you're standing strong here. Fuck it. Yeah, this first Aatrox game going a little klutzily, but that's okay. They do have the counter spell, so at least they don't have more delving this turn. That's great. It's nice. That's wonderful. They definitely do not attack here, right? Yeah. Okay.
Now you will understand. Enough. This cannot stand.
There's another Aatrox. Right, you do the fancy thing. You do the fancy thing. What's the best? Ball Cooks is what? Impact for every spell mana you spend. This is kill a unit for Zolani, which is Overwhelm. They're at 18. They're not particularly killable. You summon an attacking unit off the top. They can't have 3 denies. Anaka and then the World Ender. At 8. Yeah. I think Anaka makes sense. Oh, I should have played it on top of this, though. Ah, fuck. They have it. They have the delves, obviously.
Desperation begets folly. None more desperate.
Yeah. I know. It deals 2 damage. Can equip on top. Took longer than you thought. That's gonna ping off, doesn't remove it, goes down to a 5-1. Good news, you won? Yeah! Yeah, let me figure this one out, too, as well. I request no backseating for Rise and Aatrox. The rest you can backseat for. Okay. Well, it's lethal if they don't block. It's unfortunately not lethal enough that they can avoid... That they... Yeah, plus they have the Moon Prison. It's not enough lethal that they can avoid... Or that they, need to block something that has 6 or more power. Yeah, they don't even need to bother with that. That, unfortunately, is still too expensive to be able to do anything about, because they can just open attack on that one. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't matter. I just gonna attack with the rise. Alright, there we go.
Now you will understand.
I don't like the... I see the point of the weapons. I feel like my top decks are not working out. Because the Elkin... I need to get used to the number of units in this deck. Because I feel like the first 5 turns, just don't feel great. The first 5 turns are hard. Let's try that again. Definitely fucked up the Anaka cast. But also, let me figure it the fuck out. Please. Give me time. I haven't watched anyone else play Aatrox, and it's the first time I'm playing all these champions. I'm not gonna play perfectly. I'm not gonna play perfectly. Give me a break! Sterado is fine. Let's take Spear. Vayne is great. Elkin is great. 2 Elkins is unfortunate, though. That's unfortunate. Got champion strength. Lonely Poro does get blocked by this. That's fine. Pass. Spear. Vayne. I keep top decking the Aatrox, which is kind of annoying. I'd like to be able to play Darkins, but it's not allowing me to do that. Black Flame. Summoner Ephemeral Copy. Oh. I need to play with that fucking card. That one looks fun. Because it's also slightly a Sharky enabler, which is kind of fun. There's a whole lot of Elkins. That's just like so many. That's so much Elkin happening. Which is fine. Let's do Vayne early, kick that off. That with Hecarim. Yeah, that with Hecarim seems great. No thank you. At least it's gonna ping off the spell, or the tough, for a little while. Honors color, replacing the deck code with a new one. Let's pass. Those Poros. Brahmanivia Poros, interesting. Okay. Not gonna like that, am I? I'm not gonna enjoy that in a few minutes, am I? I'm gonna play all my Elkins, because that's what I've got. There's a Poro Snacks. Only one, thank God. Let's do more Elkins. 2 damage per Poro. I'm just gonna do these, leave the Vayne where it is, buff with the Anaka, get some procs. Both of their Poros are surprisingly dead. Troll Chant? No, they're not gonna bother with a Troll Chant on their Poros, right? Actually making my World Ender cost less and less. True, because it counts as for the strike. I was right about the Troll Chant! Okay, alright, that's fair enough. Okay, yeah. We're 1 away from being able to cast the buff Aatrox. He's a 6/6, baby! There's a Poro Herder. Draw a Poro, get a Poro. Let me Darken Aegis upon you, get you that big buff stat, even though it's not very buff right for the moment. Let's ping you. Strike. Great. Wonderful. Pass Aatrox. Sinister Poro. They're gonna rip some snacks next turn, probably. Champion Strength is also nice, but I think we can just do this. Okay, there's a 7. Yeah, this is 9 already. Amazing. And they can see the discounted cost. 7/7 with regen is very difficult to manage. This is also just a +1/+1, so he becomes an 8/8, which means he's pretty Poro snack proof. Yeah, Aatrox into... Oh, fluffed! How big is that fluffed? It's a 12/11 with elusive. Can I do anything about that? Can I actually do shit about that? Champion strength has to go. But that is intensely annoying. These guys go for sure. Aatrox kind of dies. But we also just have another Aatrox. Which I feel like is kind of worth. I might also be able to transform some stuff. Yeah, this is not... This unfortunately doesn't quite... get rid of things. 6 mana World Ender. Aatrox in hand. Darkened Blade. Simulation. What happens if I cast a Darkened Blade on a Vayne? How does that work? Darkened Blade into a unit and then World Ender. Okay, so this does actually work the way I'm thinking it does, hypothetically. Okay, there's the... Yeah, and there's the other Aatrox. Perfect. Okay. Then we have World Ender. Then Poro is a pain, but we have a free tumble. They do potentially have counter spells, which is very annoying. Let that be known. Very annoying. You can't rip a number of Poro stacks that kills me. That's not how it works. That's a 6-3 and a 6-8. Could also just cast another Aatrox at the moment. It doesn't work on champs, should have put it on followers. Oh, okay. That's kind of annoying. Champion strength 8-9, 8-6, 6-5. They have to counter or block this. But then I lose the World Ender. If I cast Aatrox instead, just give me some effects. Aatrox. That gets equipped. That also heals. We have Deathbringer on that potentially. That's empowered. Doesn't have the buff yet. I could try swinging with Aatrox. If I do that, he goes. Vayne triggers. The 12-4. Worst case scenario, they freeze the Aatrox. I have another one. But we buffed the Vayne in the process. Aatrox is turning the next turn World Ender. I think so. I think that's the play. 3, 4. They're trading fluffed. They are trading fluffed. Okay. That's a regular 5-5. I can still just Aatrox World Ender. I still have yet to find a counterspell out of them though, which is kind of concerning. I do not like the lack of counterspell happening right now. Had triple Aatrox. I know. Also, Koima, I don't know how to pronounce your username, but welcome. I don't have the deck code immediately, but actually I can pull it up here. There's no chat command, unfortunately. Slorn, here you go. Popping this in. That should be the deck code for this. Let's pass here. Let's go for Aatrox again. If nothing else, I shall have many an Aatrox. Didn't expect to see this one, did ya? Add some more Poros, that's fine. You get one fluffed and we can kind of ignore that because it will not really do much. So here's the biggest Dickus Aatrox again. They can see this, so they know to wait to counter this. They know to wait for this, unfortunately. And they're running Ionia, so I'm assuming they have counter spells in there. That's still under, unfortunately, that's still above deny. Still above deny mana. Oh boy. I mean, yeah, sure. All right, well, fuck it. I have to try. I have to try, and it's going to fail. But at least we get to see the lovely level up.
Must die!
Hey. All right, here we go. Yep, counterspell. Yep, counterspell. At least that's only raw stats, though. The only thing that has going for it right now is raw fucking stats. I'm gonna attack with both of these. Because that will level the vein. I don't want to eat the Aatrox. Let's just do this. Still win though?
Swift death.
I don't quite do that because it's 4, it's 10. And the problem is that it's only 10 and I only have this. So I can buff +1. Darkened Staff doesn't give me any stats. So I think at most I have 11 damage is the problem. I can force 11, but the Aatrox gets blocked and that's all I've got. Full send. Where... Oh, impact. I'm forgetting the impact, aren't I? So this, equip here, plus impact. Yes. Okay, there we go. There we go. I was like, it doesn't give an increase in power, but it does give the, as long as she hits face, we're fine. Don't have a brittle steel. I don't think they're gonna bother running a brittle steel. Oh, we're still short one? Or did my math go wrong? Where did my math go wrong? It was... Oh, because it's the impact instead of the +1. Ah, no, I fucked that up. It's the impact instead of the +1. So that's still not quite it. We have Tumble, though. So as long as we tumble the vein... Yeah, as long as we tumble vein, we should be okay. So she just needs to hit once. I also have Champion Strength. And they gave up. Okay. I didn't need to cast any of that. Fantastic.
Expertly done.
All right. So I was still right that it was damage off. But unfamiliarity with the deck was, I was like, oh, I need to save I don't need to save the Aatrox. The Aatrox was doing enough and also healed us a little bit. That's good. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, all right, we got it. Client? 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 Just don't be a buggy fucking mess. You got this. All right, we're back. Why did the opponent surrender? I think because they saw the tumble in hand, so I'm presuming, or either they assumed that we had the +4/+4 card, or they saw that we had tumble on Vayne, which would have been a damage anyway, and if they didn't have a freeze for her, it would have been lethal regardless. Yeah, they needed a stun or a freeze. If they surrendered, I'm assuming that means they just didn't have it, right? I mean, we've seen worse fucking surrenders. Some people just shame surrender. That one was completely understandable. It didn't have elusive. Yeah, the fluffed was just a 17/17 because they didn't roll any good stats. They cast one Poro Cannon product, whatever the fuck her name is. And then they lost because they blocked the original 12/4 with the Aatrox. Anyway, they got one more deck of the evening. Andre's Color, we got Demacia, we got Targon. Demacia, Targon, buffs? You know what? I put a carrot in there, so we're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna do it buffs with a heart, and then I'm probably gonna be wrong as to what's in here, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, whoops. Is it buff? Is it kind of is it any sort of buff? It's champion strengths. That counts as a buff. Lunari, Dustbringer, Solari, Spacey Sketcher, Zoe, one Zoe, Mountain Goat, Pale Cascade, Single Combat, Sunhawk, Twilight Protector, +1/+1 for Daybreak, 2 Aphelios, Priestess, Sun Guardian, Concerted Strike, 3 Leonas, 3 Ravens, 3 Sunbursts, 1 Trifecta, 1 Winding Light, and 3 Champion Strengths. Scout on a 5/5 Zoe is just kind of dope. I say as somebody who runs elusives. Sorry, Moss. Anyone else who hates that? Here we go. Corrupted Leona, Pulsefire Aphelios, Corrupted Zoe. We're going in with a stacked board, and we're also gonna go with Planet Earth for visual and audio chaos. And then we're gonna go with Ina because she's cute, and Corrupted Zoe because it's amazing. And then we're gonna go into this match. Let's see it happen. Yes. The Corrupted Leona skin is so good, though. The Blood... What is it? Blood Sworn? What is the new skin line called? Blood... something? And the Corrupted skin lines are great. Master Fetus. I question your username. Is running Pantheon Kale. Open that vault! I hope it is good things. I will Duskbringer. Yes, I will. I shall cast a Deathbringer.
We were peaceful once.
Okay. Here's a Sun Guardian. I'd like to pop you down at the proper time, as in Daybreak next turn. Get that +1/+1. Before this card rework was just kind of terrible. It's nice now. Constant buffs, great. Also, I just really like the art on this one of just like a giant bird kind of glaring down at you. It's amazing. That's fine.
Deluded fools.
Yep. Yep. 17. Good with that. We can discard that later. That's a heal. Oh, but it trades with the 3/2 now. That's fine. Hi, Aphelios. You can actually come down and Nightfall the next turn because we can cast Sketcher, discard Gem, cast Aphelios. He will be then active. I go. Boop. There's a 3/4.
No sun.
Yeah, let's trade the goats. I will trade you a goat for a goat. Master Fetus. Advice on the deck, never trade units. Too fucking late. I have already done so. Daybreak is fine. Yeah. White Flame. White Flame is tempting to go for anyway, though, to be honest. So, they don't really have much at 1. They don't really have, no, they have 2 actually. They have Pale Cascade, which bumps it to +2, 4, 5. So it wouldn't be able to do anything. It would just kind of knock into it. I could pre-commit a gem on the 4/5 and try swinging with that. Do this. Yeah, go with that.
An end
Okay.
to war.
You can't buff that to the point where you can trade with the Sun Guardian. Yeah, Pale Cascade on the White Flame. I fucking knew it. Yep. So Sketcher is still here. Dusk Petal. I mean, it can discount the Aphelios. We just have Leona now. Currently targeting the 3/4. Did they open? They had to target it. They probably gem and open if they're going to track with only the White Flame. So that's the trifecta is CS. Wait, CS? Leona. Yeah, Leona works now. They've equipped. They want the stun. Goodbye. Single combat is annoying. Okay.
Behold the sun's
Princess
holy
6/5. It still gets stunned. We have a 6/4 to look at. Okay. Maybe Aphelios here. There's a Concerted. Does get rid of the dragon. Pantheon's at 3/5, so they're gonna be leveling it next turn, preferably. Let's see. I can stun the 6/5 for a couple of turns off of Gravitum. I think either way, Sketcher into something else is fine. Oh, Champion Strength, the new one. Yes, that makes sense. Challenger, actually. Overwhelm, Moonglow to protect something. They have single combats and stuff like that. But if we can find Champion Strength, the Serpent is better. I need to find Draw, though, which we don't have. Aphelios is possible. Concerted Strike is still possible. Pantheon is next turn. Kale is eventually. She's been buffed a few times. That is annoying. That heals it fully. There's Broadwing to trade, potentially. This is 5 and 3. So we could actually still potentially knock down that dragon if it remains as it is. Soft pass. I want you to tap down. Their cards are out. That's doing the card thing is doing the weird gap shit again, and I don't. It's so confusing because it makes it look like it's part of like a graveyard or something. It's so fucking weird. Okay, so they have just they have just like taken the bird. Can I knock this out of the way? I can knock that out of the way and then just deal a bunch of damage to face. Because it would be 11 face damage. I'm gonna go for the 11 face damage. So bonk that, hit that. Burbus is whatever. Yeah, that's 11 face damage. They're down to 6. Okay, great. 4 on that. Actually, the 6/4 is the only thing that trades, unfortunately, but we do have some Daybreak here. That's 4 of 5. So here the Pantheon goes. F-built FTR without Vile Feast. It should be fine, right? Shadow Isles. There's a targeting. Shadow Isles FTR without Vile Feast.
They all must die.
As long, do you have Glimpse Beyond? as a list of the 2 mana spells that you could potentially, you would probably want to consider. I'd put that one pretty high. So you don't have Challenger, but Burb has Challenger. Quick Attack, Fearsome, Spell Shield, Regeneration. You rolled Spell Shield and Barrier because of course you did. Of course you did. I have a 1/1 unless they pull it. You do have Overwhelm. We're pulling the 3/3 because it damages 4. Oh, you have Fearsome. Honestly, I'll just take the fucking damage at this point. Let's see. The fuck is the Glimpse? The fuck does that do? Let's do this. I can maybe get rid of Bird. I can maybe get rid of Burbo. Stun. Don't have any Challenger left. Potentially should have trifected here instead. Get rid of that. If we open attack, they block 7. We actually still go around them. If they block with that, we don't even need to do anything else. They just surrender. Excellent. All right, outplayed. Woo. Ah!
Rest now, Fel. Feel the moonlight's.
Excellent. I climbed today. I can rest assured that 4 hours later, I did do a little bit of climbing. Eventually, I'll get back to Masters. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. I am gonna leave the stream there though. Thank you everyone who came by. Bloodwoven! That's the name of the skin line in the expansion. Bloodwoven! Or the event at least. I'm so excited for the scheming emote. It looks like exactly what my face wants to do every time I think I'm making a good play. But let me go find somebody to raid out to. Thank you for joining the stream today. I appreciate all of the push-ups and the decks and the follows and hanging out in the chat. Where's the category? And who, what? There's so many people in the category. Amazing. Who do we want? In English, let's see. That is that's all in Portuguese, unfortunately. I don't know. How about this person? I don't think I've rated this person before. Let me take this and I'm gonna send you out. Now, how do we raid? I have identified a subject here. So let's go raid out to them, and I hope to see you all in a future stream. I'll be back tomorrow at the same time, 8 p.m. Pacific, for more fun shenanigans. I'll probably tomorrow catch up on my queue and see if there's anything that has settled a little bit in the meta to actually try and climb again. So we'll see how that goes. Good night, internet. This has been a little bit longer than usual, but I had a lot of fun and I hope you did as well. And I hope to see you again in a future stream. Happy, what day is it? Happy Wednesday. I hope you have a good Thursday. Happy time zone to you in general. Bye, internet.